from. Indicate where you're watching from. Indicate where you're watching from. Please indicate where you're watching from. Good evening, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon, anywhere you are all over the whole world. I am greeting you guys. I have a very interesting topic to talk about today. And it says, is not getting married a sin? Is not getting married a sin? Please, let's interact on this subject. Is not getting married a sin? Hey guys. How are you? How are you? How are you? How was you guys' weekend? Hope you enjoy your weekend. Sorry I'm not being punctual on live. I'm strong by God's grace, and I've been trying to settle some issues concerning Iri and the uncle. But the most painful part is they've released him and he's working freely and happy. And majority of people are saying they want to adopt her, adopt her, adopt her. These days I don't know people that are real. I don't want to, like, you see how they do molest kids and everything. You know, even if you're real, you love her and you want to take care of her, what if the people around you have another intention, not the intention that you yourself have towards her? So there are a lot of things I've been reasoning, there are a lot of things I've been thinking about that I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do. I am just here, you know, praying for God to do His will on the little girl's life. She's so innocent and she's so well spoken and educated and everything to be passing through these things that she's passing through. So it's so like I'm so confused. Seriously, I'm so confused. So that I've not been live for a very long time now, and I guess I'm back. So please, let's try and help her. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to do, but we should try and help her. Ire, she's just 11 years old. 11 years old. Look at where she's staying. So what if something bad happens to her? And I told you guys earlier the situation of Nigeria right now is so tough. Only God that will help us. So I said, is not getting married a sin? Maybe you decide not to get married. Is it a sin? That's black Yoruba boy. Jesus. Dami is online. Dami, for tell me make I collaborate, make you join life with me and more talk. You would have told me now if you invite you come. If I just send you link, you just join. You just talk. So what I'm trying to say is I just have to briefly talk about Iri, and I believe she's gonna be okay. So I am fine, bro. I am that black Yoruba boy. That's Danny. We're going there again tomorrow or so to go see the uncle. Maybe we can just go there and talk to him man to man, like no violence, calmly. But the problem I have with that guy is he's so violent. He doesn't want to listen. He's just full of himself. So the thing is so annoying. He's full of himself. It's so annoying. So I don't know if we will have to talk to him alone without his wife. Maybe that's gonna happen. I don't know. We will go. I don't know how we're gonna convince him. Ire cannot even stay in that house. That's the only thing. So when Ire is gonna complete 20 years, 18 years, it's a very long time. Who know, maybe you would have sold the house before then, another property. So I'm saying something. Is not getting married a sin? Like you decided never to get married, is it a sin? For me, I don't think it's a sin. Is there any place in the Bible that said if a man doesn't get married, he won't make the kingdom of God or he won't make heaven? Is there any part like that? I think marriage is just personal choice. I guess so. I don't know. So I just have to bring that question and ask you guys that is it a sin not to get married? Is it a sin? Is it a sin that you don't want to get married, you just want to be there alone? Is it a sin? Or is the sin is when you're not married and you have kids? Is that one a sin? There's a lot of questions I want to ask that I get confused there. So which of them? I just want us to interact. Because I think there's no place in the Bible that said you have to get married before you'll be able to make heaven. Is there any place like that you have to get married before you're able to make heaven? You have to get married. What if you don't get married and you have kids? Is it still a sin? Because I get confused in this aspect. I think I have to call Cigar Boy. Cigar Boy. So Cigar Boy will call. Abigail, hi. So I don't want to get confused on this aspect. I'm not even here to even lecture you about it though, but I just want to know these people's opinion. How are you, Abigail? Abigail, where are you? Anifowoshe. 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 Anifowoshe.
And if your money do.
What do you use money to do, ba? So guys.
Use money do. I guess use money do.
Anifowoshe, what do you use money to do?
I don't even know, man. Let the person answer.
So now I get confused. I'm the one asking the question. Kwara State. I get confused, so I have to ask Cigar Boy. Let Cigar Boy be my audience. Understand?
Shit, you nearly came to wake me from sleep.
Yes, I tried it on my own, but I can't. So my question is.
Sorry.
So.
Okay.
So
Is this time supposed to do this button?
what button? Why are you wearing clothes upside? Look, can you imagine? You are wearing clothes like a small child. That is country correct. Why are you buttoning like a child that I just gave birth to? Because the child they gave birth to in the 90s, because this Gen Z now, they don't do that shit. They don't do that shit. So I'm trying to ask this particular question. It's for everybody. I said, is it a sin not to get married?
A sin?
Like, is it a sin? Is it written anywhere that it's a sin not to get married? And what if you not have kids without getting married? Is that one still a sin? So I'm just confused. The thing just came to me. I just want to ask that question because there are a lot of people that made decisions that they will not get married. I know a lot of them that they say they will not get married. Like, that does it affect your heavenly race? Like, you not getting married, does it affect your heavenly race? And you having children, kids, without being married or without getting married, have you sinned against God? Will we be able to make heaven according to what you said? Like, is it? I'm confused. You understand? Like, is it written anywhere that if you have kids without getting married, you've sinned against God? Or if you don't get married at all and you don't have kids, you just decide not to get married and don't have kids, have you sinned against God? Or it's just a personal thing? Or you understand? Like, we brought it to ourselves like a personal thing. Is it written anywhere? So I'm confused.
See, I don't know. I don't necessarily have a biblical passages or lines to back this up. Well, on human reasoning and normal logic, even the concept of marrying one wife or not marrying more than one wife is all in the idea of whatever you can take care of, you know. So, even having kids out of wedlock or whatever it is, I don't see it as a sin, to be honest. As long as you don't bring this kid into the world for suffer, and then whichever woman begat this kid for you is also not neglected or abandoned by you. You feel me? As long as you
Taking full
do your
responsibility.
duty and perform your necessary rights, I don't think it should be a sin. I mean, you're literally not sinning against anybody, you know. But it is when you now just do it for the doing sake, you know, where you just put other people in problems and agony, and, you know, you can't just bring a kid to this life and then abandon the kid and the mother, you know. That's where the sin comes from, in my opinion.
So what if something happened? For instance, there's something they call a night stand.
Yeah.
Like you don't know the person, you know, like something came up and you did something to the person, and the person got pregnant, and you are not ready for it, and you said you don't want it, and you somebody that you don't like
You said
like
there is two ways,
is it a sin?
There are two ways to it.
Yeah.
You did a one night stand, or if you like, do one night stand or half stand.
Yeah,
Or
guys, share
half-
this life.
Half night stand.
Share the life. Follow the
You hear
page.
me? If you like, you do it like that. If you did not have prior conversation with this person as to preventing it before it became a serious thing, and this person went ahead to give birth to a child, you know, and you are fully aware that it was actually like, if you had the chance of running a DNA, you ran a DNA and that child is actually yours. Either it is one night stand or you are not one night stand. The only time you had the opinion of choice, if you want the child or you don't want the child, is before they gave birth to the child.
Okay.
You feel me? But as long as that child already exists and is certain that it is your kid, you had sex and you decided to pour it inside it without any contraceptives or any control, then you take responsibility of the child. You might
Okay.
not concern yourself with the mother.
Okay.
You feel me? Because then you guys don't, like the Bible said, can two work together except they agree. Agreeing does not necessarily mean you guys go into oath of being devoted to each other only. You feel me? Agreement comes in different way. The same way you have different business partners and you still hold up to your words like to different business partners. You mean if you go against your agreement with this one, it does not affect the other person, but then you still go against your agreement. The same way you can have different agreement with people. You feel me? It's just keeping your words. As long as you don't have any agreement with the lady, the son, that one is your own responsibility.
Okay, let me ask you another question
Yeah.
now. For instance now, still on that one night stand, you had a one night stand, you didn't know, maybe you guys got drunk and stuff like that, something happened.
Yeah.
Then the lady didn't tell you that she's pregnant, she hid it from you until she has given birth to the child. Maybe the child is like 1 year and so, and came from nowhere and said, "Is your child."
As long as you have assurance that this is your child. I am not saying you should break your head or break your back to take responsibilities at the detriment.
Okay, so if you don't take
of your-
responsibility of that child now, you're sin against God. Is it a sin?
Yeah, because that's literally your seed, bro. Whichever way it
Oh,
came
so
from,
where is it
that's
written
your
that
seed.
if you abandon your kids, it's a sin?
Well, there are some things that you don't need to literally wait for it to be written somewhere. We are all gifted with, you know, spirit of good and bad. You already know, bro. Once you do something that is outrightly not right, you will have your condemnation. Like literally, everybody gets judged instantly. When
Okay,
you sin.
what of it, the instance of the woman took the child away, that he doesn't want the man to even get close or know anything about the child? Whose fault is that?
Now you just said something. The woman is taking the child away.
Yeah,
That means the man is making effort.
yeah.
Don't get
Or
these
maybe,
things.
maybe for instance, maybe the man don't even know. You understand? Like after that incident
And you don't
happened,
know
she has
now.
given birth to the child
You
and stuff
don't
like that. You
know.
don't know.
Do you remember when I said what I said?
Then
I
what
said,
of the one that you know that is your child and the woman is taking it away from you? Because you know what I'm saying, I'm bringing out this topic.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people here that you guys don't understand some things. Some of them, they are here that they have given birth to, they've been married before, you know, maybe they separated from their partner, and some of the women are preventing the children,
that happens a lot.
yeah, to see their father. You understand? I think fathers don't do that. It's rare before you say fathers
Fathers
preventing
don't do all
them
this.
from seeing their mother. You understand? Do you guys? So I watched a short clip today. I don't know why this topic came to my head, so I have to remember that clip. So the girl stopped, like the mom the mom now drove her to a place, and the guy now said, "Mommy, what are we doing here?" He pointed the father to the girl. The father was sitting alone. And the girl now said, "Mommy, take me out of this place. I don't want to be here. I don't want to see this person." Do you know what that woman said? That is the only person I've seen that was sincere. She said, "That is your father. He misses you so much." The girl now said, "If he truly misses me and care about me, why did you guy divorce and is going out with another woman?" Do you understand? The question the woman said, he said, one, this is what the woman said. He said that we were not on the right track. Do you understand? We're not on the right track. We're not seeing happiness in it. He has seen happiness elsewhere. You understand? But he loves you so dearly that he always thinks about you. Don't use our own issue to judge the love your father has for you. That's what she now said. Do you understand? She now said nobody is bad between us. The guy now said, "But you are more beautiful than Auntie Jane." He says it's not about the beauty. It's about what you have seen. That Jane is giving him the happiness that he wants. I am not giving this particular time. But between us, no hate. Go and meet your father. Your father loves you so much. Spend time with him. When you're done, you come home. Hardly. Now, let me not clear you now. I had my late sister's friend, a guy. I became his friend. Like, they used to talk on phone. They've not seen each other before, but they just talk on phone. He has 3 kids in South Africa. He got married to a South African lady. You understand? Then they now divorced and everything. Now, he had issues. You understand? They freeze his account and many things. He came back to Nigeria suffering and everything. He was there for those kids. But this woman sat down and brainwashed those kids against their father. Do you understand? Ben, he used to call them every day. He came back to Nigeria, he used to call them. You know, you're calling your kids every day, play with them. Even whenever he called, they don't want to talk to him. Until I find out that this woman has gone, like, he has blackmailed him, saying that that he was not, he was, because he was deported, he had an issue, you understand? That he was not deported, that he ran away from them. And same man, one of the children said, the first one I said, "Mom is alive." Oh, Daddy used to call us every day. That was the only child that called him and explained to him what the mother is doing. The other two now, they don't like the father because of the brainwashing. Okay, in that kind of situation now, he now got frustrated and abandoned those children for her alone. Who is that? Has he sinned against anything?
You said brainwashing. Yeah. You said brainwashing. Now, the father knows better to understand that there are some things that are just influenced from their mother.
Yeah.
You get, and as a father, you can't totally blame the kid for it. However, there is also a limit to how you can do whatever you plan to do. But at the same time, you can still be extending your support no matter how your kids reject it. Your kids are your kids nonetheless. So you feel me? I just feel like if it's me, I will still be, extending the hands of help, trying to support, doing my fatherly role. If the
so what if women are cut off
accept,
everything from you? Some women used to do that.
I'm saying that you make an attempt before they say somebody cut off something. If you are not making an attempt to do it, there's nothing they are cutting off. If I'm not asking, there's no point. There's nothing like you are refusing. You get. If I just there and you refuse, what's the point of you refusing when I'm not even asking for it? But your refusing makes sense because me, I'm asking and you're refusing to give me. So if I'm making effort to reach out to these kids and then the mother is blocking it, it shows that I'm making efforts nonetheless. You feel me? My conscience is clear. My humanity is right or on the right track.
But you know we're all human beings, bruh.
I know
they come and tell you get tired and say, since she doesn't want, let me just be on my own.
You don't get. There are some. That's why I said there are some extreme reaching out, and there are some that you just keep the tab. It's like having a number now. You feel me? You've tried somebody, you've tried to call somebody, tried to call somebody, but the person is not picking.
Yeah.
But what you can do is make sure your own phone is charged and on, and the number is reachable for any day. The person call, you are ready to pick and still be there. You get. So it's not like because the person did not call, you want to now go and be sleeping in the person's door 247. Just make yourself available. At least if you have tried, just to make sure that you keep that open space for them to still be able to reach you, or whenever it is that they need you,
okay.
You can still
now
do
the fact
That's
is,
what I think.
Yeah, the fact is, you know why I brought this topic?
Yeah.
The topic I started with is not getting married a sin, which we will still go back to that particular topic. Now, you know why I'm saying this? Majority of us here on this place, we are victim of it, mostly the women.
Yeah.
You know, I believe, I don't know about that country, but in Africa, Singapore is just saying it basically, not Africa, but Singapore is just saying it basically because of we Nigerians culture. You know, in Nigerian culture, they believe the man has to do everything, provide for the family and everything for the kids. That's how it is. I have gone to different, some African countries, Benin Republic, Ghana, all those countries, Congo, all those things. They depend on their wife. You will see a man will be sitting at home, the wife will be working. Do you understand? Sitting at home. He will even still get married to another person. Join that the wife. But he's not bringing a dime. It's the wife that used to work for them. But in Nigeria now, it's the men. I think in all over the whole world, Nigerian men are the most hardworking men that we believe that we have to take care of our partner. Yes, our women with our own money and everything. That is Nigeria for you, no jokes. No Nigeria. But now, you know why I brought this topic? Because most of them now, they are there. Most of the women, you are there, you have kids for a man, or you have a child for a man, and you are depriving the man's responsibility, blocking it, believing that you want your child to believe that I took care of you from the beginning to the end. But I know that yes, but comes a time when that child will look for the father. And when he looks for that father, you cannot stop him. The father will start benefiting those things that you were trying to prevent him from benefiting and working so hard without him being contributed in that aspect, in that person's life. For instance now, Singapore is here now, for instance. Do you understand? I have a dog, maybe a German Shepherd. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I gave it to Singapore. Both of us have that dog. Sorry, both of us have the dog. And at long run, I forgot about the dog. You started training the dog to one extent without even asking me that, Alpha, Ijoba, can you support and buy food for that dog? Yeah. We both own it. But there comes a time when I visit, that dog might even follow me to the house and perform that security stuff without you. Now it means you lost because it's still our dog. We own it together. I have the right to take the dog when I want to take the dog. So most of those women here, most of the women right now here, they just prevent, like they will say he has gotten married somewhere. I think this happens mostly outside the country. Yeah, they will just abandon that he has gotten married to somebody else. The child is my responsibility alone. It is not done that way. See, no matter how you train that your child, be it a girl or a boy, when they grow up, they will want to find out the main reason why their father abandoned them. And if there's no tangible reason, they will come back and hate you that you spent all your life insurance and money too. They will come back like me now. If my mother lied about my dad, she deprived me from fatherly love. And I grew up and I found out the truth later on. I will hate her. She's still my mom, but I will know that she deprived me from a lot of things for fatherly love. And the truth is, let me not say this. People will be so disappointed. I wanted to say this. But I don't know, maybe outside there. But in Nigeria, yeah, if you want to see a good child as a girl, even as a boy, you want to see a good child, mostly girls, you will know it's only a child that is trained by the father. Most times, no sentiment. You will know the difference. That's when they will know. I'm talking about here in Nigeria. That's when they will know how men are suffering, like what will pass through to bring food to the table. They will understand because they know what their father was feeling before then. Do you understand? Then the sweetest part, if two parents are together, they train you. That was, you are in short, you are lucky in this world. Do you understand? Mothers are very good, but mothers overlook a lot of things. There are a lot of things that father don't overlook. Mothers overlook a lot because they always judge their judgment through emotions, not love. Through emotions. Why we men we judge our own through love, because we don't want that thing to spoil. Do you understand? If I can be holding my phone or this iPad so careful, do you know why I'm holding it so careful? Because I know the words. I know the words. You understand? I will not because of emotion, but I will because the love I have for it, I will protect it. But if I'm using an emotional way to follow this thing, I will destroy it on time. That is how it is. So because most mothers, they don't want to discipline their kids, they are so scared that that's the importance of father. Now, I brought this topic here. Basically, okay, what if now a person came here now and decided not to have kids? Is this still a sin? But you are fertile, you have everything that you can have a child, and you settle down and said, I don't want to have a child. Is it ordinary? Is it spiritual? Is it your personal decision? And why will somebody make such decision? Because I'm going to say something.
If you think you are not up to it, you are not up to it.
Like all your life. Is it possible?
If you feel like you're not up to it,
guys, you who are much on this live, interact with me. I want to know.
If you feel
like, is it like, can somebody stay all through his or her life and decide not to give birth to a child, and the person is okay physically, everything is okay, spiritually is okay? I want you to interact with us, because people are just watching. Interact. So now, if somebody decides, I don't want kids, I don't want anything, like, it's normal. In Nigeria, yeah, it's not normal, bro.
I don't think it's not normal, actually. Yes,
in Nigeria, it's not normal.
That's the problem everybody feels. Yeah, you start to judge whatever life decision you want to make for yourself based on your society opinion or community opinion. If you end up giving birth or getting kids and all that, and you know yourself that you are not mentally ready for this thing, and you just do it because the culture does not support you not giving birth, or the society does not support you.
Guys, you guys can super chat, follow this page.
Take care of the child. Is it the society that will come and help you raise the kid?
So band is normal.
Deal with all the shit you are going through your head.
Okay.
I mean, the problem we have is we always concern ourselves with the society or the whole custom.
But it's not all about the finance. You have the money, you're okay.
I'm not saying I said if you feel you are not up to it.
KK, thank you for coming. I was expecting you earlier. Sorry.
Definitely, you that decided you that decided that you don't want kids. It's not because you don't have money.
KK, this topic is related to you, so you have to understand. You've gone a long way, but stay tuned.
You have your reasons. If I decide I don't want kids, I definitely have my reasons. I didn't just wake up one day and say I don't want kids for no wanting kids' sake. I don't.
Maybe you hate kids.
That's my opinion. If I
but is there anybody that loves children and decide not to give birth to a child?
If I hate kids and decide not to give birth, that is even me doing myself a favor, because if I end up giving birth because of societal opinion or whatever, I will end up hating the child. So what's the point of giving birth to the child when I know I will end up feeding the child hatred? You feel me? I might love kids and feel like I'm not up to raising a kid for myself, or I'm just not mentally ready for it, or I just don't want it because it's not aligning with
I posted something today. I posted something today. I said, make sure, as a man or woman, make sure you give birth to kids, like at least 4 or 5. You know why? Because they are the only people that will be together. Your uncle might not be there when you lost your parents.
Who says because you give birth to kids they will be together? You know how many families that blood?
I know now, but that's the only family they have.
Siblings giving birth does not mean that your siblings will be united or anything. That does not even guarantee anything in this life.
Martha, Robert, what's up? How are you?
Guys, super chat. It's even strangers that they are stay for you and be there for you more than your
so okay. Now I still want to ask another question now.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Now, if another one don't happen for just would they hear them every day? So the thing is, the problem is, what I'm trying to say, not a problem. What I'm trying to say is, you see those people that, not even a question, I want to explain something. Do you know that those people that decided not to get married and have kids, do you know how lonely they will become in the future?
They decided to not.
Yeah, like don't have kids or get married.
How lonely
do you know?
They become?
Well, you don't have any family members to check up on you. Do you know how lonely it is? Do you have kids?
Don't have people checking up on
no, if you want to be doing it, be thinking about the future, bro.
As you are like this, do you have kids?
No.
Do people not check up?
No. You go to a stage where people will not. When you get to when I get to 80, 90, do you understand? I will be, if I don't have kids to be showing me that love around and the daddy or anything, or a wife by my side, even if I don't have a wife, but I have those kids that will come and visit me, everything. Do you know how it feels? Do you know how lonely it will be for you? Brother, even with all the money you have. Why do people go and adopt children?
Except you have lived a shitty life and you never impacted in anybody's life, or you never supported anybody.
Nobody. There's not everybody that will remember you, bro.
That is why I said.
I am not talking about remember. Okay, for instance, you and I now we are here. Yes. Do you know that there comes a time where, no matter how we are close, you're my brother, do you understand? There comes a time that we will not be seeing each other for like a month or so, or 2 months, 3 months. Do you know why? Because you're busy, I am busy. You're doing your job, you're going for a tour, me, I'm going for my own tour. Do you understand? Except we will do it together. I'm just talking about that time, that particular time where nobody will just be around you. I know many people that are very lonely. They are here even on my page. I really know that they need a child to be, you know, like they need somebody to be there as their own child. You understand?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because you have friends, but you might not be able to see them.
So
not that you guys are not in good terms.
So are you now saying that everybody who has child don't get lonely when they are now older?
They don't. It depends on how you train those children. Do you understand? They don't, because you have some. Let me tell you, they will, even if your child is not seeing you for 2-3 months, you know you have someone that this is my blood. Like, do you get? As a friend now, I might even be telling you, they come to that, will be complaining and say, you know, if he leaves my house to his house 2-3 days, I ask him, I used to call him and say, you've forgotten about me, right? Blah, blah, blah. Now I believe maybe I have some other friend. Do you understand? Like, he has a friend that he has forgotten about me. But if it's my own child, no matter what my child, I know my child is my child. That's the kind of loneliness I'm talking about. Because, okay, will you come and stay with me? Me and you now, we are old. When we are in our 90s, will you come and stay with me in December and be looking each other's face?
So, but you are so sure that if you have kids, your kids will come and stay with you?
They will be there, like they will be visiting. Okay, let me clear something. Oh yeah, wait. Let me clear something. There's a man I know. My late sister's friend then in Abuja. Yeah. She got married to they lost their mom. Okay, thank you for the super chat. God bless you. You see what I'll be waiting for you. Guys, you can super chat. The friend, they are 6 girls. Do you understand? They lost their mom when she gave birth to the last born. And then the first born was 18 to 19 when they lost the mom. So the mom just born like that. So, do you know what happened? The father was not able to even get married or think about anything because those children are there distracting him, giving him that joy, like, you know, getting busy not to think. So they all grew up. Some became doctors, some became nurses, lawyer, and everything. When they grew up, they started getting married. Each one after the other. Now the man is so wealthy. Do you get? But what is what the nurse told him? The nurse said, okay, every week, before you get married to you, to anyone, you will tell your husband, every week, one of them, that they give that timetable for the man not to be here lonely and be thinking because he refused to get married. You didn't know when a man refused to get married after he has lost his wife for 20 years ago. He refused. So every week they will come. This one will come and cook food for him and put in the fridge. They used to rotate it. He felt that they are still with him. Sometimes they will come. When one of them, that my sister friend, the husband, had issues in his company. Then when he was working under Good Luck, when Barry entered, everything now collapsed. That period they gave birth to a child. Do you know that is the father-in-law, the woman's father, that was feeding them, gave him millions of naira to go and start up a business to the man. Do you understand? So at that process, the man doesn't even want the man to be lonely. At times, if the wife doesn't go, the men will go. Do you understand? Now, one of them was beating the wife, the one that got married, because his father has money too. Those 5 sisters, they did meeting and went to that sister's house, because anytime they have meeting, family meeting, they will video call. They have group now. You will see bruise on her face. You say she felt that. They now know that something is happening. She refused to tell her that the man is beating her. Until one day they now investigate, but they now find out. She didn't know that they were coming. She was Master Yogeto, where are you? They planned a day on Sunday when the husband, they came, the 5 ones. All of them are married though. They beat this man, like they beat him mercilessly. For him to understand that if you think we don't have boys, but we are united. It's the same way how they train them. That's why they are so united. And now, the man, now, even the daughter gave the father a woman to get married, a young girl. Our friend, they say, Daddy, just marry this one, we've tried. So that we'll give you company. Not every time that we'll be always coming here. You understand? I don't want you to think. And he rejected it. He said, you people are okay for me. As far as people are coming in a week to come and cook for me and put aside the food. Every week, whether he didn't eat the food, they will cook it and store it. So imagine those children are no more. Like, he doesn't have kids, they are not in life. LBA, my G. You can make an entry. So guys, follow this page, you can super chat. So now, I wish, okay, for instance, that man doesn't have those kids. Do you know how he's going to feel? See, if we're talking about reality, let's be talking about emotions.
Do you know the reason why he got those responses from? He luckily got those
guys, super chat
of love from those kids.
Yes.
Because he also poured into them.
That I'm saying.
And I'm telling you that it is not until you have your own biological children that you have a certainty that you won't get lonely when you are older, that you will not be abandoned. You
Yeah, we'll be seeing it every year.
You can also pour into different people. You can pour into a total stranger, and then they will turn out to even be there for you.
No, they will be there, but they cannot be there physically. They have things they are doing, bro.
Bro, there are a lot of.
Did you read this? Did you see the story? What a lady posted? An 85 years old woman. They abandoned her in a place. She has 14 kids. 13 of the kids died. Remaining one, and the one that is remaining had a stroke. So they drove her away and drove her. They said she's a winch. So she was staying along the one small button along the road that they just want her to be there till she died. Her body will be rotting. Nobody. Do you understand? This lady now found her. She wasn't scared. She took this woman out. She ate. When I showed the place, I almost cried. She ate, bath her and everything. She has to contact the family member. The family member said they don't have anything to do with her because the only children that she has killed 13 of her kids, and it's not her. Something can happen. Like, how will you feel that you have 14 kids? One woman has 14 children, and 13 died. The one that is left has stroke, and he refused to go and communicate with the mother, believing that it's the mother that has been doing them. He did not communicate.
You are sure that it's not the mother that is doing
it? It is, bro. Sometimes things happen. No, I am sure it is not.
If you are the one, you will go and.
Okay, now let me tell you now. Right? The lady now took her, rented an apartment for her, bought her a new clothes, and she's happy. The only thing she said, she wants to die a peaceful and happy woman. So the lady that has been helping her, she did her birthday, 81 years old birthday yesterday. So the lady that has been helping her now, why didn't that lady die?
So you feel like before they got to the point where they had to abandon her, they did not try to help her, they just woke up and...
No, she lost her...
Let me tell you something.
Bro, 30 children, do you know what 30 children means?
I would agree to... it's not like I don't agree to things you are saying.
Guys,
but I'm saying that having your own biological children does not guarantee you not being left alone, does not guarantee you not being abandoned, does not guarantee you not having a lonely old age. You feel me? Secondly, at the long run, everybody is responsible for their life. If you sense some energy around you that does not align with you or make you grow, you will not say because somebody is your mother or your father, and then at the detriment of your own sanity and safety and well-being, you keep attaching to one bloodline that is not giving you spiritual and physical rest. You understand me?
Okay.
If I have 14 siblings, 13 are dying. Before they didn't just wake up, all of them didn't wake up and die over, like they didn't die the same day.
One, yeah.
They were dying one after the other. Believe me, researches have been done both physically, health-wise, spiritually.
And they say it's the
researches, woman. Even if they don't say it's the woman directly, bro. A lot of things. People don't just wake up and make a decision.
So why
there are things that have connected.
So how maybe and she's still poor. Even if it's witchcraft, how will you keep 13 of your children? They're the first one. So what if somebody in the family is the one doing it, not her? So why would they judge? Because I believe a mother cannot see. No matter how a mother has gone far in witchcraft or anything, if she has sacrificed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bro, she will sacrifice herself and quit. 13, bro. No, I'm not. I'm saying you know why? No, man. I know human beings are separate.
It's not even human being. It's fact that you are talking like you are not in Nigeria, and that is busting my brain.
Jerry Fisher.
I would agree to whatever you say.
Jerry Fisher, subscribe to this page.
I would agree to whatever you say.
Chat, yeah.
Only on the basis that you put it as a probability. It is not that you are saying like you are certain. A mother will what? Do you know how many mother will? A lot of these new Gen Z mothers they are living off of their children at the detriment of their children's future. Most of these kids that are outside have been doing prostitution up and down is because their mother that is supposed to be taking care and catering for them are expecting from them, and they don't even give a fuck where they go and make this money from. So is this a mother you say if he was in the spiritual realm, you think they cannot be killing? If anybody that is capable of killing 1, 2, 3, 4 of our kids already lost every form of humanity or empathy, bro, it is not even a bargaining thing. These things happen. You are a Nigerian, bro. This thing happen like steady. This shit happens. On a probability, it is possible that it is not the mother, but the kids would have to sort for their own life. You can't blame them for abandoning her. A stranger that came to take care of her, and the stranger is going successful. You don't know how the stranger is also surviving it. You don't know the kind of spiritual powers that are also backing this stranger. You don't know the kind of things that you yourself, you are here. You know how many people you help. You don't know how many people who are wishing you bad, but most of them are not working because a lot of people that you have helped are praying for you. You don't know. You just think that this person is not evil because you are not getting sick or what. Yeah. People are evil in this world, but at the same time,
how will you eat?
I am saying
13 of your kids as a woman.
It's possible, bro.
But it's possible.
Before
Yeah,
they
you understand?
wake up, after a whole 13 kids has died, before they wake up and go and abandon this mother somewhere, everybody has connected a lot of dots and need to fend for their own life. Everybody needs to run for their own head. So you can't blame them for that, and you can't say that they don't have the right to do that such decision, bro. You feel me? I'm saying that when you are making this your analogy or your opinions, yeah, make it under probability basis. Don't say it as if you are certain these things cannot happen or can't happen.
FBA come and super chat. It's been long. FBA super chat. It's been long. FBA super chat. Okay, now, do you know one thing I said, but see, you see, there was a man. Then I was saying in that picture, my neighbor. You understand? This is my house. This next house. So the man doesn't stay in the house. He got married. He lost his wife, his first wife. They have He has 4 kids with the wife, and the new wife has 2 kids with him. That's 7 kids. So now you know that there will be a problem because a very wealthy man, very rich man. You know there will be a problem between the last wife now. Yeah. As we in Nigeria we believe that if anything happens to him, you will now will the property to the firstborn. Now the other one the first wife had 3 girls and 1 boy. Do you understand? Then the second one now has 1 girl and 1 boy. Yeah. You see, so the thing is, he has been maltreating those children in the house that they don't have right to go and carry food if they are hungry. You know that kind of thing. My father's house, my father is providing everything. Do you get? But his own children can go and eat, take anything and eat. So this is what the man did. Let me tell you a secret, the man did. The man used to take those children every year to his village. Okay. All of them, 7 of them. Those days when they don't kidnap traveling through the road, he will go to this God is good. He will book one particular vehicle to carry them to the village. They'll go to the village. He will not do incantation. He will take them to the shrine and do incantation and make them they had a oath. Like all of them would drink that no matter what that in that oath he said, no matter what, even if people are from different mother, nobody should put us under between you both, the love people who are with each other, including me, your father. The day I will try it, you people should do anything you want to do with me and don't ever listen. The day I will say this I differentiate you people that did this. Don't. He used to do it every year. So problem now happened in that family. I don't know, maybe what he was doing is kind of it might be maybe he's just doing it to make them feel that we've taken a oath. You know that kind of fear in there that I have to love my brother as myself, whether he's my stepbrother or not. This one that happened. On a very good day, they had calamity, very big issue in the house. The boy, the firstborn, and the other 2 girls. But one was married, one is in school. Now I called the father that, Daddy, you cannot stay in the house again. This is what our mommy did to her, blah, blah. That day I felt bad. The woman, she's a nice woman, though. She's my best friend, but being nice. Now, Cigar Boy is my friend and a brother to me. I know all his useless and stupid characters, but I overlook them. Do you understand? As now my brother and normal thing they do. But if you want to know Cigar Boy real character and color, is the person that is dating. Yes, sir. That you will know. Do you understand? That's why sometimes your son will misbehave to his girlfriend or his fiancé, or then the woman will misbehave. You will not be protected as a mother. You will not be protecting your own child. That Cigar Boy, Juliet has never in her life smoked before. Juliet has never in her life slapped a man. Cigar Boy has never in his life even tried to raise her for a woman. Like he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink. Madam, you don't. When your child, anytime your kids have left that house as a family house, you don't know them anymore. The only person you can know them through is the person is dating.
The time with.
Yes, spending time with. Yes, spending time with. That's when you know the real character of this person. You will not know as a mother. So stop. Just stop. See, if you heard anything concerning your kids, 1, 2, 3, you should know that they are not lying. Don't judge them. Now that particular man, now when they had issue, the fourth came in. You know why? The first son was hungry. The stepmother was not around, so he now went to the kitchen and picked food that your own father would like. like he has every right to go to the kitchen and eat and prepare anything. This woman came and slapped him. But that was not the pain. Why the boy started escalating and called the father that he wants to leave the house? If the father doesn't send transportation for him to leave this house now, the father will not see him again. But his first son, what got him angry, as soon as he slapped her, the children, her own children, came from school and entered the kitchen and dish food and eat. She didn't say anything. So when he called them, this is what it is. When he called them, when he called the father said, "Oh yeah, how many of 3 of you wants to come? Like, 3 of you want to come and meet me?" Because man he works in oil company in Port Harcourt. That's why this man booked that because they came in the house here. He doesn't book with passenger. We book it like full. They will be comfortable. He took them there to Port Harcourt. Bro, it was not up to 2 days. The woman children, that the stepmother children, the 2 of them, the boy and the girl, they started falling sick. They said they want to see their brother. Do you understand that bond? Like, they want to see their brother. They don't want to eat. They don't do anything. They were just angry. They started, one fell sick. Until this woman put them inside to go and meet them. That is stepbrother. They got there. They don't want to come back. She was the one started begging her, please. Now she was realizing that she was thinking that maybe she's doing everything for her own children. Not knowing that those children are not even in love with her as a mother. They're in love with their stepbrothers and stepsister. Now, that particular thing that man is doing every year works. Is it that maybe false or true, but it works? Because they believe that they don't have to separate from each other. If not, you don't understand, no hatred. That's why they live till now. The one that the stepmother started begging, because the boy, they drop out of school now, that they are not going there, that your brother must be with them and their sister, that says them, until they send all of them, and she begged, and they came back. So sometimes, I think it depends on how the man handle situation. When you have a stepchild to another woman, it depends on, you cannot control the woman to love your kids, but you can control your own kids that you have with somebody else to love that particular child that your present woman has. And if that thing has happened, you've conquered everything. Because most times, when the woman started doing, you have to do the harm him. If the boy listens to the mom and wants to do, it's very easy. But even when the boy is trying to harm, the mother is trying to harm them, and the boy is against it, it will not work.
Yes. True.
So you have to build that bond, the love between them. That's what I'm trying to say. But okay, now the other boy is in UK, and the other one was crying that he wants to go there. If he finishes, he wants to go and meet him in the UK. Now they don't even. Do you know the funniest part is she felt that if I don't love this my husband's kids, do you understand? It means I will not see love from my own kids.
Yes, now
so she's there. So you have to grow the love from like a late husband's wife kids. So now I'm trying to ask this question. Nobody has answered me. KK, are you still here? Now, is it a crime or is it a sin not to get married? Is it a sin not to get married? As a woman, as a man, I just decided I don't want to get married. I want to, okay. Is it a sin, like, for instance, now, okay, let me say I don't want to get married, but I want to give birth to kids. You know what? Is it a sin? Because I think they say fornication comes with that.
Forget about the whole idea of fornication in the first place.
Okay.
You feel me? Like I said earlier, your decisions
Guys, super chat.
Has a lot to do with the agreement you have with whomever you are making these decisions with. If you deceive somebody for marriage, and then at the end of the day you only impregnated the person, and then you are saying you don't want to marry, you're not ready for marriage, you don't want marriage, all those things. There's already the word deceived here, which we both already know that that's a bad behavior, that's a bad thing. There's already the word deceived here, which everybody, even you that are deceiving somebody, already can tell that it's a bad thing. So you feel me? So as long as these people that you have kids with know that you are not doing this for marriage sake, you guys had your thing, you are not down for marriage, but you want kids, and you are ready to take full responsibility of your offspring, it is not a sin, in my opinion, man. My own problem is don't deceive people into
UFC for you. We are fine. How are you? UFC, you can subscribe to this channel. Okay.
You see, my own thing is don't deceive somebody else into what they did not agree to just for your own personal interest. You feel me? Don't come and have kids when you know that you are not ready to take full responsibility of your actions or this offspring that you brought into the world. You feel me? If those two things are ticked out, then it is your choice if you want to have a lifetime commitment with the mother of whichever kids you have. That is your choice.
Okay, now,
but as long as you are not deceiving anybody.
okay, now when it comes
I
to
don't think that is a
when it
sin,
comes to
man.
biblical issue now, now
Yeah.
they said if you are not married and you have sex or something, it is called fornication, right? Then when you are married and you have to do something with somebody outside, it's called adultery, right? Okay, now it's a sin, right? According to the Bible, it's a sin. Adultery is a sin according to the Bible. They say fornication is a sin according to the Bible. Now, what of those people that gave birth to those children inside of that fornication they did?
You see, me, I would always say something. The whole idea of marriage is covenant. You feel me? The whole idea of marriage or covenant or whatever it is, people go to court to sign documents. That's why court wedding is as crazy as it is.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Guys, super chat,
That is
please.
not because you people don't agree to talk to each other. It is just to physically have, aside from the emotional and oral agreements that both of you have, because we are now in a world where people can be deceitful and change. You feel me? That is why we go to the extent of doing court wedding or public marriage and announcement. You feel me? So that when you start to change your word from what we both agreed to, there are other evidences that can come and say, see, you no be waiting we talk with this, that waiting we talk with this. So that's why when you do court marriage, if you decide to change that you are not doing again, there are consequences there. So I feel like the whole idea of get married and do this thing is still to buttress the commitment or the agreement between the two parties. You feel me? If the two parties had the agreement of we just want kids with each other, we are not going for marriage, then none of them has committed any sin, in my opinion, bro. Nobody is deceiving anybody. Nobody is doing anything out of the fun of it. You feel me? We both agree that this is what we want and we are keeping to our words, which is being truthful to yourself.
Okay,
If you are truthful to yourself and you are truthful to the next person, I don't see any sin in there. You feel me?
Okay.
But the problem I see is if you now do these things with anything that has deceit in it is already the sin. The sin there is already that deceit that is there. You feel me? If you cannot keep to your agreement, then that's a problem.
Okay, now I want to ask this question generally before Cigar Boy is going to say anything. But even if you want to say something, please comment, please.
Yeah, I think I'll even stop saying anything. I need you people to
KK, I want you to respond. Please, if you are here, don't just come and be watching. Respond. You can chat. You cannot even super chat. You are not even want to super chat, but you can chat. We are learning. All of us are learning. Now, let me ask you a question. This is how it is. If both parties are into a relationship, do you understand? Yeah, I am into a relationship. For instance, now, Cigar Boy is a woman now. I'm in a relationship with him. Maybe for instance, we're dating and as time goes on, I decided that okay, me, I want to have kids. You understand? I mean, I love kids. Then you, as maybe the woman or man, when I say I don't want kids, in such like she doesn't want kids all her life, or he doesn't want kids all his life. It's not that he or she are not capable to have kids. Then you are in a relationship. You as a man or as a woman, what will you do in that kind of situation?
The Bible says, can two work together except they agree? They agree. This scenario you just made means they did not agree. Everybody needs to go their separate ways. Your vision does not align with mine. We cannot be together. If you are together, we are only deceiving ourselves. If you are together because of the tag of affection, strong connection we have, or emotional connection we have, we are only in there for art because I am not getting what I want. I'm pressuring you for what you don't want. I want kids, you don't want kids, but I'm still sticking in the relationship because I feel like I love this person so much. We are just deceiving ourselves, truthfully. So, and that means we can't work together because we are not even in one accord.
Okay, now let me ask a question.
Yeah.
What can happen, or what can make a man or a woman decide not to have kids? Not that they are not, no, like they are physically okay.
Ask this thing. I will always bring it back to you because you are here. Do you have any health dysfunction?
No.
Are you disabled as a man?
No.
As you are now, do you think you can't take responsibility of a child?
Why not?
No. Is it that you don't? There are no women in the world. If you decide to marry today, that you can't find one to marry.
Yes.
Why have you decided at this age that you have? Why haven't you gotten? Why haven't you had a kid?
When is high?
You feel me? Why haven't you had a kid? That reason is left to you. You know why.
No, I am not. No. Me, I will have.
Everybody,
You
I'm
understand?
not saying you.
But I'm
will
saying
not
me
have.
making that
Brother,
decision that
the
I
same-
don't want to
the
at
same
all,
reason-
at all.
The same reason that is keeping you to not have it till now. Somebody else can
Then
also
it's-
bring a debate that do you think it's normal for somebody to not have to decide to not have kids till they are 50 or till they are late, you know. The same reason that you have that is making you not have the kid now.
Okay.
The same thing.
You see what I'm saying now? You see what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
She's saying, Benny said, having sex out of marriage is a sin. So you mean those children that they gave birth to without getting married to, are they abomination kids? Is it a sin? There are some things we have to understand. You know what I'm trying to say now? We have to understand because they got pregnant through the fornication aspect. But even in the Bible, me, I know
What
myself
makes
that.
you think it's fornication?
No, this is what she's saying now, not
I'm
me.
asking you. What
No,
makes
you know, see, I am not arguing that me myself is not fornication. If I'm dating you, we will do the do. Do you understand? If you don't want, you're not ready, then fine, let everybody go.
Yeah,
this
as
way.
long as you're not raping
You understand?
anybody, as long as
so
you're not
just go and
deceiving
keep yourself.
anybody to do
We will do the do.
It's not a sin.
Now, me, I'm saying it now. She's saying now, having sex out of marriage is a sin. Do you understand? Now, I want to ask her now. What I'm trying to say is, if it's a sin, why do people give birth without getting married? Even in the Bible, it happens. Do you understand? And those children have become great in life. So I want to know the main reason why you said it's a sin. Is it because of what the Bible say or what? Do you understand? Because even you that got married and divorced, you've sinned against God, if that's what you want to say. There's nothing like divorce in the Bible. So as far as you separated with your partner, that means it's the same thing like having, according to what you said. Because all commandments, yes, all the old commandments, God said at equal. Every sin is a sin.
I will still even say something. You that think you got married, you got married because you want to do everything right.
Yes,
and then,
you're right.
You're having sex in the marriage and all those things. But some of your thoughts are still outside. There are still some things that you want that is not in alignment with what the man wants. But you got married. You know, anything that makes you have external thoughts, you feel me? External thought that is against the agreement that you and this your partner have is already a breach of contract or and a breach of covenant. You feel me? So having the title of marriage does not still mean that you have totally passed or you are now doing the right thing outrightly. I don't know if I'm explaining this well. You feel me? Even if you decide to marry, as long as you still see, in my opinion, I feel like we do not apply some laws that are given to us to reality enough. You know, we just put these words as it is written in the book. We translate it and then run through it like that, forgetting that reality is reality. And there are a lot of things in the Bible that are even hypothetical, like they are just allegories. It's just like metaphor, a way to make some things clearer. There is a lot of growing up traditionally. If I know Westerners, I'm sorry to say, but y'all don't even literally have tradition. But let's say in Nigeria now, Yorubas, you feel me?
Yeah.
Before they say Bible came, we already have rules and things, scenarios or folklores that help us guide our life. You know, they make folklores and stories about tortoise and his greed. You feel me? Does not mean that in reality tortoise actually, there was actually that story that happened with tortoise going to marry and carrying, and falling from the sky and all. These things are metaphor to make the ideals of life more clearer for you to understand and run by. You feel me? Those metaphors are now some things that you now digest and apply to reality and use it to order yourselves. Same thing as most of the stories in the Bible. They use these things to buttress some point and how you are supposed to understand and live this life and just run through some things. But we now pick that story. If it was in the Bible that was written that a tortoise went to plead human, everybody will see it as if a tortoise was actually a being that did all these things. Meanwhile, these are just allegories. These are just metaphors. These are just things that they created so that you just get more understanding and apply it to life.
Just for instance,
you feel me? So there are a lot of cases where we take it through to art. As me and as we are like this, bro. Anything that's why it is in this era now that people's words don't count for shit. But in those days, they don't really have to go and sign any document. Once I tell you I'm going to bring this thing to you by 9, and I say, yeah, you have my word for it. Boom. If you break that thing and by 9 I don't get it, I could literally be hanged. You know, I could literally be executed for that shit because I already broke my word. This is the same thing that's applicable to everything. Marriage does not necessarily mean until you climb the altar. As long as you and somebody has a particular agreement and you both agree to run by it, you're already in a deal. You feel me? It does not necessarily mean you have to marry. If me and you are together and we say we are together like this and we do so thing and we don't want kids, I'm just doing this because this is, and we both agree to run by it. Nobody is sinning against anybody. First of all, understand that the sin that we talk about is a sin to a fellow human. A sin to humanity is what is really the sin. Thou shalt not kill. It's not God you want to go and kill. It's not kill your fellow human being. Thou shalt not steal. It's not God you want to steal for. Don't steal from your fellow human being. So as long as you don't commit any sin or deceive your fellow human being, then you're not committing any sin, regardless of the scenario of the situation. That is my opinion, like I have always said.
So now, it doesn't mean now it's marriage doesn't guarantee you to be in heaven or to go heaven according to what you said. Now I'm asking a simple question now. Again, I want to clear what Benny said. Now, me, I don't know how to say it though. Like I don't look fornication as a sin.
You see what Benny said? I think she wants to connect with you or something.
Yeah, I know. No, we don't talk always on phone.
Okay.
I want to make you understand that me to myself, fornication is not a sin. The only way fornication is a sin is me sharing my body with somebody else. You understand? As far as we have plans together, we are there. You will not go to a car stand and buy a car without testing it now. You have to test it. Because if you don't test it, the same thing you are avoiding will still happen. I cannot go and get a goose.
This thing that you said now. Yeah, I will now bring another thing. Everybody is so concerned about to do this thing the right way as it is written, to run by the book as it is written in the Bible. You feel me? But don't forget that marriage and commitment or whatever it is, emotional bond or this whole thing that we are saying we want to be together and all that. There is a lot of things that are surrounded that makes this thing together. I used to tell people, don't come at me and tell me you love me without showing the workings. What is love? Proof, yeah. Love is just an umbrella word. There's nothing like I love you. General, like the word love itself is just like an umbrella. There's a lot of things that encompasses that. Yes. Before I can say this person loves me, I must have seen the things that you are doing, how generous you've been to me, how considerate, how loyal, how you've been listening to me, how compassionate you are towards things that concerns me. Those are the things that now come together that will now come love. How compatible we are. You feel me? Yeah. There are a lot of people that you have conversations with, but bro, people can be communicationally uncompatible. Because every time you guys talk with each other, you're always contradicting. That doesn't mean that either of the parties are bad. No. You feel me?
Yeah, thank you.
And marriage now, you now say you don't want to do this thing before sex. What if at the end of the day you get married to this person and you guys are not sexually compatible? Yes. Are you going to be in the marriage because
you divorce now?
Religious
and
all those
and
things?
that's if you divorce now, that's the only thing written in the Bible that nothing like divorce. Like, do you understand? Nobody put us on that, including yourself. Don't put us on your marriage. So when you divorce, you've committed a sin. Do you understand? Now, Benny say, see, let me clear something. Benny said something. He said, that is why I seek God in prayer for my partner. Let me clear something. No jokes, so. But you will take time and argue me or not like me. Do you understand? God does not choose any partner for anybody. No jokes. I don't know if he did in the Old Testament, but God does not choose. He does not choose.
David has.
Do you understand? Like, God has never choose a partner for anybody. You pray for your partner, your partner. No. God doesn't choose a partner. That is one of the reasons all of us will fall victim. What if the person comes like a holy person? Pray, you not believe that this is what God said, and he's a monster. God, you know what I like my pastor? This is what I like my pastor about. Should I tell you? if you are dating somebody, if I'm dating somebody, I give my pastor the name of the person to pray, and I ask him that, am I going to get married? Do you understand? Do you know what he would not say? He said, it's none of his business. So follow your heart. Oh, I am not praying. Follow your. If you love this person, if you know you can conduct. He said, even me as a pastor, I'm having marital issues.
Yes, now.
It's a normal thing. Everybody has marital issues. Your general racial of them, they have. Nobody. The way we are living our life, that's how they live their life. They are normal human beings. Even Papa Adeboye, Donami pastor, all those people, Paul Eneche, Pastor Paul, all of them. I go and see if we can get close to them. They are passing through marital issues too. Everybody
goes through it.
They are passing marital issues. So nobody is perfect. So you stop wasting your time and saying you're praying for your partner. Now the real partner might come.
It's not like you should.
No, you should not pray. Yes, don't get it wrong. I'm saying, like, you are not supposed to be. Yes, you're not saying you are waiting that God will send the person and come and meet you. I want to marry you. As soon as you are praying, the only thing you're praying for is, God, give me a partner that has this kind of heart, that have this. Not that God giving you a partner. Like for instance, now I'll just sit down and I'll be praying here. I'll say, I'll say, let the fan appear. I need an AC.
See,
do you understand?
There is also.
How is it going to be possible?
Sorry, I want you to add it to what you are saying.
Yeah.
When you're sorry, please don't forget what you want to say.
Yeah.
There's also something somebody says. It's another thing to be praying for a miracle or a blessing. It's another thing for you yourself to be ready
for that blessing
to accommodate this blessing. Most of you pray for fruit of the womb without even preparing yourself to be a mother.
As how?
You feel me? Then when the child now comes, you raise this child in a very evil way. So I'm just saying, like when you were saying all those things, so as much as you want to pray.
Okay, for instance, now I want to get an AC, and I settle down now. Okay, I'll just sit down one place like this. I want to get AC or maybe a cup or something. I'll just sit down one place and say, cup, God, let cup appear here. Bro, will that cup appear? It will not. But I am meant to have it. It will not. I have to walk to that place and test it and see if it's okay for me. Now, the only problem we're having now is for God to direct you to the right person. It might be 1 or 2, 3, but you have to test them to know their basic character. Because people do pretend a lot. See, relationship is 50-50. It's a gamble.
Yeah.
Do you know relationship is gambling? The bitter truth. Relationship is gambling. Because you don't know, maybe the person that you are loving love you genuinely. It's gambling. With time, you might realize that this person doesn't even love me. With time, you realize that this person loves me so much. So it's a 50-50 thing. That's why I keep telling people that if you are into any relationship, please, I don't know how that person is, but you people should work things out, maintain that person. Because if you go outside, you don't know who the next person is.
And also, in that same vein, please do not die in a relationship killing you just because you are afraid to go outside.
No, I'm not talking about.
Don't understand that anything that takes your peace is too costly. Yeah. Anything that takes your comfort or your mental stability, it is too costly. One of the problems everybody has is I am too into the I'm far. How do I put it? I've come too far to back out now. Yeah. See, you have come too far is the farthest you've come. You can back out. You don't even know the journey that's here ahead of you. So do not kill yourself in something that is taking away your peace or your mental health, all in the name of you don't know what is outside. Now, the concept of don't know what is outside is don't compare what is outside with what you have. Comparison is the thief of joy. Yes. You feel me? Now, there are two ways about it. Don't compare what is outside with what you have. Because then everybody has a flaw. Whatever you think you have, there is something better than it outside. Yeah. You just have to find a way to be contented with what you have. But if what you have is not even satisfying the bare minimum need and want that you want, now you can now go outside. But it's not out of comparison or out of envy or jealousy because your friend has a guy that has McLaren, but your own boyfriend does not have. Your boyfriend probably has a Lexus. Now you are beginning to have problem with that. No, that's not what they say. That now is problem, and that's where the sin part comes in because now you are breaking the agreement. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. Hello to your friend, but I wasn't trying to be rude. My apologies. No.
At what point was that?
Well, I told him, no, but you didn't offend anybody here, Benz. We're just saying about mine. We're
No,
talking. We're interacting.
No,
Do you
we're just-
understand?
we're just
So now,
sharing
now
ideas,
what I'm
no?
trying, we're just sharing ideas. So
You
you know
didn't
why?
say anything
You know what I'm
positive.
saying? You know why I'm saying this? I just want you to be educated. Like you should not. You should not be by family pressure, society, anything that you want to gain. You want to use to get married. You understand? It is not. But the bitter truth is, marriage is not meant for everybody, though. That's the bitter truth. Not everybody. According to the word of God, fornication is a sin. Okay, fornication is a sin. I want to ask, fornication is a sin. Then what about the children you gave birth to
Can I ask?
inside that fornication? It means your children are sin.
Yeah,
Are they abomination?
a question came to my head, and that is directed to Kiki. Kiki in particular, this question is for you. If you say fornication is a sin, that means before you mate with another man, another woman,
Yes.
you have to marry the person. You have to be married. Now let's go back to the Virgin Mary that begot Jesus.
Okay.
Was she not met with the
Yes.
child inside of her? It did not, even if it fell from heaven, he had a contact with somebody.
Yes.
Did they marry? Did they, what was the agreement between them?
Yes.
Was that not even cheating to the husband that he married? Which
Yes.
is, what is his
Yeah,
name?
Joseph. Yes.
You know, I need you to
See,
explain that
you-
part to me, because
yes,
Jesus
explain,
came and he was human being, and there's no way human being will form without
Being inside the
semen
womb.
from
Yes.
a man.
Yes.
Even if it is spiritually, he came in the body of a man to meet with her. That is the only way human being could form in human. Except from that, it will form in a demon form. Demon does not really mean evil, but anything that doesn't look like us is demon or alien. So I need you to answer that for me, please.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
Holy
put
Spirit.
this.
Mary's womb, but Holy Spirit, ba. Did you see the Holy Spirit? Okay, the Holy Spirit put something in Mary's womb. Like, okay, that doesn't mean that.
Okay, from which
That means no,
part
hold on.
archive?
That means now, Mary has committed adultery.
Adultery, because
Mary has committed adultery. He
he
cheated
got
on,
pregnant
yes,
from-
cheated
yeah.
on the husband.
Or
People,
we will
like,
say
people
that
should
the Holy
understand this
Spirit
thing,
is
no.
allowed to
So wait,
break this.
I want to ask a question now. Holy Spirit now will just come and throw the child away. They had something to do before that child came in.
Yeah.
They didn't say it. There's
And
something
then
they
left the
did.
responsibility to the man that
To the
did
man,
not own
yes.
the child.
That's not what the child. So the child is not Jesus was not Joseph's
Yes,
son.
now.
He's an,
But he
he's,
still took
he's an adopted
responsibility.
son. Yes. So you tell me now, the question, does it mean that the father of Jesus, who is Mary, she committed adultery? Yes or no? She did. She committed adultery. If people want to be looking at it that way, that means Mary herself committed adultery. He cheated on the husband to give birth to a child that is not Joseph's child.
Yes, now.
There's a lot of people who don't understand
And
about
then
Bible.
left Joseph to be running up and down for it.
And Joseph running up and down for it. The Bible itself. I believe in God so much.
See,
I'm a
I
church
will
boy.
still tell you
But the
something.
Bible itself is written like a novel.
The
Do you understand? It's
was
written
not
by somebody.
by God. The Bible was written by a
A man like us.
I am not debunking
Huh.
I'm not debunking
We should understand things. So.
There's a word I want to use, but even Saul, yeah, Saul, is it Paul, Apostle Paul,
Yes.
which was Saul or whatever, Saul before he became Paul, or Paul before he became Saul, that wrote the larger part of the New Testament and even the Revelations. At the end of everything, he said, "This I have written in my own accord."
God, in
There is
his own
in
knowledge.
my own accord.
Yes.
If you are I don't know, you people that are so religious or that are so inclined with religion, are you aware of the Council of Nicaea when they were actually compiling the book, the Bible itself? Were you aware of it? I think you should check it out. And then you now check the Egyptian Book of the Dead. So you now compare these things and know that there are rules and there are things that are just allegory. There are things that they made into stories so that we can have a better understanding of these things. It is not directly as it is said that happened like that. I am not saying that these stories are not true. Everybody has a belief to run with, but that does not justify anything. Who says Holy Spirit? You yourself, as you are talking to me, what is Holy Spirit? Have you ever seen a spirit figure appear to you to talk
never.
to you? There is. Every human being has the good
There was a man
and
that
the bad
did.
voice.
There's
Everybody is made
a man
yin
that did something with
and
Mary
yang,
to give birth to Jesus.
bright
Don't worry.
and darkness, day and night, water, fire, air, sand, tree. You get me? Everything is made in opposite and everything is plain is true. That is why this world, life itself doesn't work on emotion. It works on law. That is why scientists are able to create some things, because they understand the physics of things, which is the law guiding things. Even in the spiritual realm, it is law, strictly law. Your emotion does not care.
Yes.
If you kill somebody and you feel sad, you have still killed somebody.
Yeah, if you like, you should
Your
repent.
emotion does not
You see
fucking
that,
count
yes.
in that aspect. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying that a lot of things needs to be needs to be attached to reality check, because we are the one living in the reality. We are not living in the spiritual realm. We are living in this reality of things, and we need to always cross-check it. Let's not be brainwashed, please.
See,
I will still talk about these things.
I
The people that brought religion to Africa, they didn't bring it on a platter of gold. They didn't come here with fruit. They came here on a ship, sword, and cane. And then after they've did all they did, they now told us that we should forgive our oppressors and obey our masters. Everything is psychological.
Okay,
Everything
now,
is psychological. Let
um,
me say this again.
okay.
The Bible also was compiled 300 to 400 years after Jesus.
Yes, that's what I want to say now.
A whole 300 to 400 years after Jesus.
After Jesus. Okay.
The real cross, it is female and male. Like this, a circle on the head and a long hand. The people who compiled this thing changed it to male and male because they wanted to disregard women. King James is gay. You people need to check facts and facts before you do this. At least the world is so wide now.
Now, see, oh, wait, bro. Benny said it was written by a man and inspired by God. See, the better truth is there is no novel or book you will read as a story or anything that is not inspired by God. Do you understand? It might be, see, inspired by God means the knowledge you have. It's not that God will sit down and tell you what to write. The knowledge you have, that's what you're putting in there. The Bible is written by a man like us. It just is novel. Like, you know, he settled down and write things about a prophet that came in, about the world. I might sit down one day and start writing a story about this world. Do you understand? About how everything is being formed. And I'll publish it. People start believing in it. Do you understand? So now,
you know the crazy part? In that council of Nicaea that I was talking about, when they wanted to compile the Bible, a lot of people, because I believe scholars, different scholars brought what they experienced. You feel me? Their own experience,
when they
whatever they've archived, whatever they've read from archives from 400 years ago.
Yes.
Everybody brought it. Everything could not fit in the book. Where's Book of Moses? There's a lot of books that are not in this book.
Yes.
Esther, a lot of other big significant books
Esther, they
are not in the Bible. You
place.
feel me? A lot of things cannot fit in the book. So is it Holy Spirit that came and said, "Oh yeah, put this guy's story here.
Yes.
No, put this guy's story. Remove this guy's story and put this guy's story."
It was written by a writer. It was written by a writer. Yes, by a writer.
In as much as it might have been ordered by a spiritual energy, it was still compiled by human being, and anything compiled by human being is never perfect. I don't understand that these people are trying to translate a spiritual information and knowledge to carnal mind. They need to use human language to break it down for us to understand. That is why when you read Bible, if you read it in King James, if you read it in New Version, if you read it in other words, the English are different and the strength that these words carry are different. You feel me? You people need to start understanding this thing and that's why they say spirituality is personal encounter. You don't base it on whatever your pastor did. Your pastor read a page and explains it based on
his own understanding.
You are entitled to do your personal research and read this thing and gather things from everywhere.
You know the problem.
If Holy Spirit did not come to you to tell you these things, then believe it in your own accord.
Yes, you know the problem we are facing in this religious stuff. Let me tell you the problem. The problem is whatsoever thing your pastor says, you put it in your head, believing that it's directed by God.
Yeah.
You are also in that church. You are still directed by God. We are equals. So why not go and read that same verse and meditate it yourself? You see, it will come a different meaning to what your pastor said.
Yes, now.
Because he's interpreting it to his own knowledge. I love God so much. See, no matter what people say, God exists. You know why? Why I say God exists? There's a being. There's one being that created us that way. We didn't just come from nowhere. Do you understand? God exists. No jokes. God exists. But sometimes we are not worshiping God. Do you know why I say we are not worshiping God? Do you know I say we are not worshiping God? Sigaba, I'm talking to you.
What?
Sometimes you are carried away.
carried away.
I
I'm
just
reading
said,
the
I
comment.
said,
Please
come
say
and there, yeah, you read that for here. I said something. I said sometimes we as a Christian, let me say, 80% to 70% of the Christians
Yeah.
are not worshiping God. Even 90%.
Yes, now we are
Do you know
just
what?
following
You people
doctrine.
are worshiping
Pastors.
the Bible.
The Bible, yeah, thank you.
You are worshiping the Bible. You are not worshiping God, though. So now, those people made you to understand that everything you want step by step is in the Bible, not knowing that all those things are in your mindset. I disagreed with Sigabo a few weeks ago, when he said, if you know that you want to do bad, there's nothing like it's a work of the devil. It's true. Everybody knows the wrong and the right. Let me be sincere to you. You know the wrong. Like there are things I want to do. Me myself, I will just say this thing is wrong, but let me just do it.
Not decide to go ahead with it. You now see it's another fault.
Yes.
Like,
So the fact is, we majority of us here in this entire world, 90% of us are not worshiping God. We are worshiping the Bible, and the Bible is written by a man, and you people are worshiping that man's knowledge, that man's understanding. Do you understand? If you worship, okay, for instance, now they said, okay, there's no place in the Bible that they said every Sunday should be a resting day to come and be worshiping God. How?
Sunday. It is Sun, S-U-N, Sun Day. Is the day they use in celebrating the God of the sun.
Yes.
You feel me? It's the day they use.
Bro, they manipulated a lot of people when it comes to Christianity.
Sunday is for God.
That's why the Muslims are taking advantage of all these things.
When they are okay. Now let me tell you something here. In the foundation of Illuminati, it was not like they literally were killing people. That is why they are so strong occultic people. But there are a lot of knowledge that are not available to the general and neutral humans or persons. This thing can only be, this knowledge is like there are some archives that you can only have access to if you join this particular course. That's why they call them court of light or something. Yes. Illuminate. You feel me? These are wisdom that are only shared between some particular course. So before you can get access to this wisdom and archives, you have to be part of this, and you cannot be part of that clique without being powerful or influential, because if it is common, then it does not have any value. But in this era that we are now, there are a lot of secrets that have been leaked.
Look at what she said now. He said God's creating was completed on the 7th day. Sunday is when it's released.
Who named it?
Now, who named it? Did God say Sunday? Yes. Why didn't he name it? Yes. Why didn't he name it on Tuesday or Wednesday? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? These things are just
because
see, we are under bro, we are under rules and regulation by human being like us. We fix the rules. Do you understand? There is nobody. God has never mentioned that so day on Sunday. Who named it that Sunday that he has to be a resting day? Yes, okay, somebody that works for the 7th day, which is he work and finish that 7th day. Is it not the Monday you're supposed to rest? That he didn't do anything at all. So that people don't understand. See, we are so lost though. Do you know what I said? You see, I want to clear people's eyes to understand that worshiping God is not all about focusing on the pastor or people that are around you. Do you understand? Read your Bible and enlarge your understanding about the Bible. It's just like a novel where you read and understand things. If I read a novel now, my interpretation to explain to people will be different from you that we both read it. You will explain different things. I will explain different things.
Yes, no.
Do you understand? It's just only few words that can be like similar to each other. It's just knowledge. It depends on the knowledge that Cigar Boy has, the knowledge that I have. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So if we are saying, okay, fornication is a sin, adultery is a sin, that means the mother of Jesus committed adultery.
I want to also ask Kiki something. Since we are so keen about feeling like the stories in the Bible are so right for us to live our life by, the Bible said God begat Cain and Abel. Yeah? And Cain killed Abel. And immediately he killed Abel, he started hiding because he said he was afraid that they would kill him. Yes. Other people were looking for him to kill him. And these people, they are people in other settlements. They mentioned the name in the Bible there. Other settlements. So, before there could be another old settlement, don't forget that they said Adam and Eve begat Cain and Abel before they now had other kids, which were not mentioned. But according to the Bible, that means Cain and Abel were like the first son, and Cain was older than Abel. Yeah? Cain would have been the first son, and Abel probably the second born. So, and if Adam and Eve were the only human beings that were ever created, who were the other people that already had settlements that Cain was running from so that they won't kill him? Who were the other people that he was running from?
People don't know, it's deep.
So I'm telling you that stories are peaked.
Yes,
Jesus Christ's story, we knew when they gave birth to him till he was 12 years old. After 12 years old, we didn't hear about him until he was 30 years old. And he did the ministry for 3 years. 33 years old when he died. Also, even in the account of Jesus, he sounded rude to his parents, which was not the way the Bible told us to read. When they were busy looking for him and they didn't find him. When they later saw him in the temple, was like, you guys were looking for him. Did you know that I would be in the house of God? That's a very rude way to talk to your parents.
You know that I will be in the house of my father.
That even the Bible has faults because it is humans that wrote it. You don't read book and run by it to the letters. You run by it in relative to your own personal reality. You understand me? You on relative to your own personal reality, and God gave us this brain. The Bible says if you want to look for God, look inward, look inside of you, because there is a deposit of God in every one of us, which means each person is a God on its own. Each person has the right and the power to carry out judgment, same as God, because individually we are also God. Jesus said, this miracle he did, you people can do exceedingly above, because you are also God.
Yes.
Now, the Bible and the doctrine that we are being taught has made us
limited us to become a slave
from reaching
we
out
are
to our
not
own
a
potential.
we are not
a
slave
to rule.
We are slave.
You don't get it.
You are not worshiping God, we are slave. You are slave. I told you one thing. I said an angel is an errand boy that God will send. Just like you in a palace, you have your father, you are the prince. Every person that is there that's working on that is still your own boy. You can send them any message. Those are angels. Angels are the servant of God. That means as angels are the servant of God, they are my servant also. Because I'm his child. You see, they brainwashed us to the extent that we are living in slavery. In slavery. I know I've been sick this few period of time. I'm having issues with my leg, you know, after I do that tattoo, you know now. Do you know there are people that will go and meet, when they see me, hey, bro, that's why they tell me, hey, you have to go to, it's spiritual, go and pray, go and meet the man of God to lay your hands on him. I pray on my own. Imagine me, I don't take, for instance now, okay, I didn't take medications, and I'm sitting in the house and be praying for God alone. How? God will be looking at you as a fool. Why did he provide apps? Why did God provide medications? In those days, when you're sick at times, God provided herbs. It's not everybody that Jesus healed when he was alive. So even we're healed because of medications. So you sit in one place and be looking and said, okay, no problem, oh yeah now. I'm waiting for God to come. And come and heal you. When they are telling you to go and see the doctor in the hospital, your life will just go for nothing. I stated according to the Bible, fornication is a sin.
Okay,
And speaking according to the Bible, these are not my words. Okay, you know your words. Okay, she's speaking of the Bible when the Bible says fornication is a sin. So you won't tell me that if truly fornication is a sin, it means your children that you are giving birth to out of marriage, they are abomination. It means even Jesus himself was an abomination. If you want to read it according to the Bible, because she committed adultery, she cheated on Joseph. It's just like me now. I'll come and meet Sigabo. I say, Sigabo, have fun now. Bro, how are you? You will not say fine. Sigabo, this is your wife. God don't see vision. God have seen vision that your child will be great. But permit me. I wasn't sent though. Like, they sent me from the high level to come and meet you. Permit me, let me do something with your wife. Then when I do something with your wife, any child that comes will become a great child in life. Do you know that even you permitting me, your wife committed adultery?
Right.
Do you understand? You permitting me alone. You understand? You committed adultery. You yourself, you committed a sin by allowing another man to lay with your wife. Why can't you yourself get her pregnant and that child should be the great child? Why can't God say, okay, Joseph, go and sleep with your wife, I'm sending my son to your wife. He has to use another person. Holy Spirit, they knock. Are you kidding me? It was not an Holy Spirit. It was a flesh-grown human being that God has assigned as a potential that this person you are supposed to. This is the person God wants you to bring his offspring from.
I'll bring something out again.
Do you
the Bible
understand?
has always aligned this, that Jesus came from the lineage of Abraham, of which Abraham is like great grandfather of Joseph. But truly, did Jesus come from the lineage of Abraham? Because
I want to
Joseph
know.
didn't impregnate.
Yes, that means Joseph.
Joseph
That
didn't
means
impregnate.
it was
Joseph
Abraham's
did-
cousin or brother that lineage
You
that
know,
came to
Joseph
with-
did not
with Mary.
impregnate Mary.
Yes.
So literally, they do not have any genetical code. They don't have any DNA in common.
There's a place they skip in that place. Eh?
They-
It was not Holy Spirit.
I mean,
Though. See, let me
no.
tell you, there was a being, a man. See, I have never seen it, bro, till now, that a woman will just sit down and get pregnant without no intercourse or something. God made it already. The only way a woman can have a child,
Yes.
you understand? It must involve a man,
He must
a
be-
physical man. You must
Even
involve
if
a man.
it's not physical, it must be something from a man that's
That I'm saying, no, that's a physical man now.
Yes.
You understand? So it means other ways, but it must be connected to a man. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So you people say that one spirit will just come, you wake up in the morning, but let them pick. Another means you are pregnant
And
and
the same
have.
pregnant.
There is
Nine-
somebody.
exactly 9
See,
months also
yes, there is
before.
somebody that has done something. It was an agreement. They didn't tell us. So it means Mary did. If you want to be judging this is by
Let me say something. Let me say something.
Okay.
The whole idea of this is not to debunk or counter the relevance of the Bible
Yeah.
stories or commandments and all, but it's just to say that we are in the era where we are all given the same level. We all have access to informations. We all have access to informations. Scrolls that regular human will never have access to. They are all on the internet now. We all have access to it. The old tab in the early days that were inscribed on walls, we all have access to it. It's all in the museum now. I can get translations from it. We should do personal findings.
Benis,
We
I have.
should-
Sorry.
Okay.
I have allergies. Like my two eyes are not good for now. I can't even open them.
You feel me? Before you carry a story or a commandment, checkmate it with yourself, with the brain that God has given you. Checkmate it with the available information and other archives available to you. Book of Moses is not complete. The 10 Commandments is not complete. It's some people that remove it and put whatever they have there. That's not the real commandment from God. They just did their own there. You feel me? This gist, I also have another example to say for this. The Quran people, all these people killing Muslims or the jihadists killing Christians or other believers up and down, they run with the motive of, if you don't accept our religion, we kill you. You feel me? Or you pay taxation, they call it one name like that.
Yes.
Or you pay taxation, you feel me? They say they give you
Benny, send it to me on WhatsApp.
You feel me? Now, this thing, meanwhile, the part in the Quran that spoke about killing whoever does not agree to your belief or to pay this taxation that you have put, it is only a rule or a law guiding a particular event at a particular time in the 7th in the 7th century. You feel me? It was a political and military law that it was only governing a particular event that was ongoing.
WhatsApp.
You feel me? That was like the rule of engagement as at that time. That was the rule of. Now, this rule, it was written in the Quran. It was only meant for what was happening then. The only time you can apply that, it is if that same thing, you are in that same war situation and that same thing is happening, that's when you can apply it. But guess what people do? They read Quran and they see that the religion of peace, if you don't agree to it, they kill you because blah blah blah, and they are running with it.
Benis, we are
Same
friends
way,
on
some
WhatsApp.
stories in the Bible or some commandments in the Bible are only applicable to that era. Bro, this is a lot of centuries. Things don't happen the same way they are happening now.
Okay, let me tell you something. I want to say something. I want to say that. Do you know that the Bible was written how many years?
3 to 400 after Christ.
Okay, after Christ. That's after Christ. They now 300. Okay, now can you people imagine that? Wait, let me bust people say down. Can you imagine? Do you know that if I want to be doing, if Cigar Boy now is here now, you want to be writing about my character each day of my step or everything I'm doing. Do you know that the Bible will be bigger than this? There's a lot of things they cut from. For instance, now if I want to be like you want to be monitoring my life and write about me. When I'm sitting, when I'm going out, you're writing every day. Bro, only 5 days alone, you've gotten like this.
And also don't forget that the Bible does not leave. The New New Testament is only like 1/4 of the whole Bible.
That's what I'm saying now.
There's a lot of other stories.
So if somebody has, like, do you know this, you writing a story of a particular person in day-to-day activity, because in the Bible now, there's a lot of things they did in the Bible. It was a day-to-day activities. They were saying, he went here, he do this. Do you know, so like it's a day-to-day activities. So they have to cut it.
Are you talking about me? Or in Wesley Snipes? I think you should be. I don't know.
Is it me? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So all these things, they cut a lot of things out of it. Now, for instance, so yes. Now, for instance, now imagine me now going to the church now. They are selling things. Benny, so is it me, Jabba, or Sigabo? So imagine me.
Nah, Blade you talk about.
Okay, see, imagine me right now. I walk up to a church now. They are selling things in the church, in the premises of the church. I start scattering them. What will happen? They will arrest me. They will arrest me. I will pay for damages. They will arrest me, and they will say I am mentally not okay, and they will say I am the devil himself. Why will I come and destroy things that are selling? They are selling close to the church or outside the church, within the premises. Let me be sincere to you. Every church now, when you come outside from the door, you see people selling things. Yeah. The same thing that happened when Jesus got angry and scattered everything. And flogged everything. But now we are still doing it. We believe that it's okay. Bro, if they want to be looking on sin, every one of us would have not been alive. They want to be striking through sin. Because you alone walking through that church, I see people are selling things there. The Bible, Jesus scattered everything now. So why didn't you people start doing it?
Yes,
I want to give, like, you understand what I'm saying? Why don't you people start doing it? That if you come outside from your church, you see bottled water, you want to buy it. Why don't you do it? If you want to be following everything that the Bible said, Jesus destroyed people that were selling things in the temple. But people are still selling things in the temple now, peacefully. Even your pastor is buying. Members are buying. Please, people should use your knowledge. Oh. I cannot study somebody and become a fool in studying that person. No. Because when time comes I become a fool, the person will start controlling me up and down. God is real. God is real. But it's not everything that is in the Bible that was true and that was completed according to all the miracles that God did. And his son Jesus. The novel should have been like this. Higher. Like 1 billion pages. You don't want to do. There is a story now. Just like me. I'm an actor. I act movies too if I want to act. I'm a script writer if I want to do. I can direct. I can do everything. Now, and I sing. So now if somebody bring a script for me to read, do you understand? There are things I will short form. I will short them and use my own knowledge to complete it. But the other thing, I will pick the key points of the project you gave me to do. If you give me this book now that you gave me this thing now that this is your script. You understand? Now this is your script. Yeah. I open my script now. I start reading. I say, okay, on action, AB, Ijoba Dollars. This is what you said. Okay, I've been looking for you all this while. I don't know where you went to, and I've been worried. You're keeping me worried. You want me to start falling sick? You're my only child, for God's sake. Why? Please come back to me. I love you so much. That is what the script said. Now, I will not short form. I will use my own knowledge now and do it. I understand the main story. The thing is for you to understand the story and bring out a meaningful point. Now, on action now, I've dropped my script. Now, I dropped my script on action. I'll just walk and say, what's up now? Where have you been now? You're getting me worried. Everybody's worried about you. Where have you been? Do you want me to lose my life? Where have you been? You're giving me high blood pressure. I've been looking for you for days. Junior, what's going on? Did I offend you? What did I do to you that you have to leave the house? Now, it was not the same script, but it came the same meaning.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I have to short it form and make it more sweeter for people that me reading it straight. This is how the Bible is. That's why if you and I can read a verse, 100 people can read one particular verse, it comes with 100 different meaning in one verse of the Bible. If you want to read Psalm 91, Go and give it, and for me to explain.
91.
No, I'm just saying now, disciplineless now. For me to explain, for instance, Psalm 91, I want to explain to Cigar Boy. Cigar Boy will read it. Cigar Boy will give me another explanation.
Yes, sir.
But all to link to one particular thing as a protector. No matter, I don't know how you want to do it. It's just like you're trying to protect yourself. Some people are there. You will foolishly enough, go and buy a sticker and put on your doorpost, your church sticker. Put on your car and be driving. Why your own pastor using convoy?
Now let me
with army.
No, this scenario, let me pause
Jesus
you.
Christ of Nazareth.
God has always been a supporter and backbone of Israel, according to the story in the Bible. Was there a time God came down to fight their battle for them?
No.
When they are fighting, half the time their soldiers die. A lot of their soldiers die. A lot of villages get, because it is war. Casualties definitely must come up in both sides. When they want to go to war, don't the soldiers rehearse? Don't the soldiers practice? Don't the soldiers train hard?
Yeah.
I mean, hard that it was Israelite soldiers that they used to replicate the 300 Spartans.
Yeah.
Because they said one Israelite soldier is equal to 5,000 man.
Yeah.
You feel me? It means that you have mastered this thing they call it. You have mastered your skill to the level where, bro, your warcraft is at the peak of it. God never came down to help anybody. God
Thank you.
would only, even when they wanted to go for war, they would make sacrifice.
Thank you for the super
God.
chat. It's only Keke that's supporting me today. It's not fair.
They will make sacrifice.
That's why I love her
to
so
God
much.
before they start. Only thing the sacrifice was for is so that at the end of the day, let them have victory. It's not like God. So
okay, see, boy. This thing you said now, I want to say something now. Do you understand? Now, I think the only country all over this world, it was only Israel that God came and made promises to them. And God doesn't fail in his promises or covenant. Do you understand? He doesn't fail with the promises and covenants. Only that person. Okay, if you don't look down, so you understand, man? So now, God made it, just like Cigar Boy now making me promises. I said, okay, maybe Cigar Boy is a general in the army or something like that. Understand? You now make promise. You now Cigar Boy now made a promise that he's going to protect me and be with me in anything, in any battle I face. So do you expect me now? Maybe some people now came inside here now. Do you understand? And I will just leave and say, I'm waiting for Cigar Boy, you will see. They will shoot you and kill you. Do you understand? But you protecting me means you can handle any weapon or do anything to that person. I will stand by you and defend you when I'm not there. So if it's that way that, okay, Israel, God promised Israel. In the Bible, in the whole world, it was only Israel that God promised that Alpha, this is my family, nothing will befall upon you, nothing will touch you. Imagine Israel like they sat down and they were saying, hey, come and fight us now. Shebi, God said it.
No, let me
they had the most baddest weapon.
They had, no, first, let me tell you something. The so-called Israelites that God called his own suffered the most in the Bible.
Yes.
You don't get me right? They suffered the most in the Bible. They promised Israelites what they called promised land.
Promised land, yeah.
Do you know who they promised? They promised the promised land? Abraham.
Yes.
Abraham did not see it. A lot of generations did not see it.
A lot.
Even the so-called Moses that led them to cross the Red Sea did not see it. The most, out of the 12 tribes, only 2. You don't get it? Only 2.
That's
only 2. So, because God has said he has ordained you as his own,
you not say that.
That is why I say everything you read and everything you are taught, you apply it to your own reality.
Yes.
He said, pray without ceasing, because the evil itself, when they pursue you, they very persistent. It means if you lose God, the evil go attack you, regardless of you have God or you don't have God.
Yes.
You feel me?
You didn't give 100% protection on that.
You do not put. That is why God has given you the power that he also has. Even Jesus himself, he said, these things that I've done, you can do it and even more.
I was telling somebody yesterday, I said, I was telling the person that, if I take you back to my old pictures and everything, that forget my looks. There comes a time, I'm not joking, that I heal people. No jokes. I can even call my parents. I don't know, or one of my friends there, I heal people, I play instrument, people fall under anointing. I heal, I let my people were sowing seed for their children to be like me. That period of time, those days, they started calling me pastor, pastor, pastor. You think I don't have the gift? If I want to go and start it again, I have the gift. You know what? I have to tap into it, that what God can do and the power he has given to his son Jesus, it's the same power he has given to me. He's my father now. Any power that God gave to Jesus, his son, he has given it to me because we are brothers. He gave it to all of us. It's just that he just brought Jesus as our leader. This is your leader. I've taught him a lot of things, so you guys should just follow him as your leader. But majority of us, majority of his disciples in those days, they were older than him. And it was God that created them. Oh, Benny's, thank you. God bless you for this matter. It was God that created them. Do you understand? So we are just being carried away by a book that they gave us. You people are not studying the Bible, you are studying the book that a man writes. Study God on your own. See, if you can study God on your own, there are things in that Bible that you have to pick and understand God himself. Everything will go well for you. Well, like perfectly well for you. And everything you do will go well for you. But you cannot fold your hand and be saying, you see that the killing is happening. If a Christian can stand up, that person is a brave man.
The Bible says,
if a Christian, yes, you know what, see, let me tell you what, it's only this thing happens in Africa, because people that came and colonized us, they brainwash us very well. You understand now? Now let me tell you, in US, I know people in US or other country, they have guns even inside the church. I've seen a pastor with a pistol. He's preaching the word of God. If you mess up, he will protect himself.
Well, let me tell you something. Sorry. Let me really want to digress a little bit. Do you think the overly accessibility of these weapons is good for the society?
See, let me clear you, bro. What I'm trying to say is, see, what I'm trying to say, there comes a time I was staying with someone. You understand? They came to rob. So when they came to rob, sorry, I'm taking my vitamin C. When they came to rob, they beat and killed security. I was in that house that day. They wanted to shoot me. So the person dragged the gun with the thief, and I was pointing the gun. They've cracked it already. Why you shoot me? So I've escaped a lot of death though. They started fighting them. You understand? They escaped, but they killed the security. I was a security man. Now let me not clear you. The man himself, the following day went to get a gun and license it. Getting that gun doesn't mean you want to shoot someone. Do you understand? Every night, you will hear, whoop, or hear, whoop. They know that it's gone. If you alert them that there's gun in this compound, they will not get there. Now, you see all these terrorists that are doing that, killing Christians. If any Christian wake up one day, as soon as they are entering, they remove gun and shoot one or two of them. Bro, they will be scared. Now they're entering inside the church, they will tie them confidently, because we just believe that vengeance is of the Lord.
I will remind you something. Now this is my.
It's not even vengeance of the Lord, though.
This is my own theory, yeah. This is my theory.
Even everywhere they say for battle, even in the Old Testament.
This is my own theory.
You battle before you give freedom.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that there should be absence of ammunitions or weapons for you to defend yourself. But I'm saying that if I give 50 people a telephone, not even just 50 people, if I give you a phone, there is all possibility of you making a phone call. You feel me? Now, where I'm driving at is, in the early days, every church used to have like a mini Boy Scout or man o' war. People that, when you join the church, it's like join the military. Every church, especially it was in all these Celestial and Catholics then, you feel me? There were boys that, if volunteers, you can join their, you'll be doing normal parade, be doing normal training. In the earlier days, it used to be proper military training. There are a set of people that are meant to protect, which undergoes training, both mentally and physically, to be able to handle this ammunition. You don't give a mentally or physically untrained person access to ammunitions and expect them to not use it wrongly. Now, in the aspect of Christians, there should be a body a military body that is like, okay, this is Christian Association military body. You feel me? That people can voluntarily join
Okay.
and get trained
So they
and
will-
have access to ammunition.
Okay, no. You see what I'm trying to say, and I don't understand what I'm trying to say.
I'm listening.
Unaware, they are not announcing that they are coming. So how will those military people that you have signed will be there? I am just saying it, bro. Even if you have a single security, I've said in North, I saw
The
it.
people
A
that-
single security that you meet there as a police, they will first shoot him. You know what I'm trying to say? See, when they come inside the church now, Bua and go to church, 3 members remove their own gun. Whether they get them or they don't get them, they will be scared to go to that environment anymore.
That is why I'm saying that every church should have a security, people that are licensed to own gun and are trained for it. They should just not share gun to the masses.
If they have,
and
no,
you
it-
have temper.
No,
If you have
no,
a
yes,
gun,
I know what I'm
there's
saying.
no
No,
possibility
hold
of you're
on.
always tempted
Hold
to
on.
use
Yes,
it.
you know
regardless
what
of
I'm
the
saying.
situation.
I'm not saying they should do it, but I am giving you an instance. You understand? Great topic of decision tonight. Thank you, Ijoba and Sigaba. We're going to start Nigeria. I love you too. Bye bye.
Good night, good night, good night.
I train and license to carry. Thank you. Do you know? I am not saying they should do it. Oh, I am not saying that if we had that mentality of mind, the Muslims are having to be killing the Christians, it will not happen.
Now let me tell you that.
Because I cannot come to a place now.
See, if that setting is also on ground, that everybody is aware that each church has a set of weaponized group protecting it. It will still occur to them that wherever they are going, the ammunitions are people ready to fight.
That I'm
with
saying
them.
now you are saying it out of experience. I have
It's not
experienced. No, I have experienced it now.
No,
Wait,
you cannot
let me finish.
use
Let me clear you now.
personal
Wait, let me
experience
clear you
to
now.
judge an overall
No, let me
situation.
clear you now what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
They bombed NYC camp close to where I was playing, just like 20 minutes drive. I didn't know anything about bomb.
Okay.
Do you understand? When they bombed that thing, coffee stand started. They appointed armies. You understand? Tutu army in every area that there is church and in the road. We had coffee for like two years, like no movement. So, like you can only move from 10 to 6. Churches started doing that program. The one that happened in Kadi Church that was there that killed more than thousands of people. Do you understand? They first of all target the security. Do you understand what I'm saying? They first of all target the security, they are free. 2 or 3 security are free. What I'm trying to say is, you enter in a congregation and 1 or 2 people come out, go, you don't expect harm. That as a Christian, I'm not saying it to that. I'm just illustrating
So are
that.
you saying
Now,
that
you
everybody
for
in church
instance,
should have a
now,
gun? Is that what you're saying?
no, you know what I'm saying. It's not going to be possible. But if it is,
No,
do you understand?
This is not
It's not going to be possible.
What
you
are
understand?
you?
But
What are you
what I'm trying to
advocating
say
for?
now,
That's
what I'm
I
trying to
want
say now, if you go to
Yeah.
some churches in the US, some members are there with their pistols.
That is why they have a lot of high level of death rates. Their street is not safe. You cannot raise your voice in the neighborhood. You cannot even lay your complaint. They will kill you, bro. That is why
Okay,
they
so
have a lot
now
of-
they should
They are
start.
not
Okay,
bringing
now they
this
should
to
stop.
our
Okay,
mainstream
okay, wait. They
because
should
they
stop.
control
They
it.
should stop killing. They should continue killing the Christians. Why can't the Christians stand up
Bro,
on their own and fight?
if a
That's my
group of-
problem.
If a group of people,
Which group of people? I don't know human being.
chill now. The people that came to attack, is it the whole country that came? Is it not a set of people too that came? If the people that came are able to overpower your security, it means you have to increase your level of security, not give regular everybody.
Okay, hold on.
That's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
let me clear you something you don't understand.
The people that
Okay,
came,
now we have.
were they 2
Okay,
billion?
hold on,
Was it the
wait.
neighbor?
Now wait. In
Yeah.
Lagos alone here, we have almost maybe 1 million church.
Yeah.
Or 700 people. Now we now have one body to be protected. It's not going to possible.
It's not just one body. Do you know the reason why it does not work like that? There is no adequate provision for these people that want to volunteer themselves to protect. If there is this military that we are, a lot of people want to be in the military, but what's the point? The Nigeria does not even recognize you. When you retire, they don't even fucking pay your pension. But if those things are in place, you see that a lot of people will join the military.
There are only
Same
two
way,
things.
this
See,
body,
there are only
the
two
Christian
things.
body are so
Bro.
stingy. All the pastors are enriching themselves. If they are investing in the church, a lot of people will volunteer
There
to
is no-
train and protect these bodies.
Okay,
That's
fine.
what I'm
I am
telling
saying
you.
it now. Now they have never attacked a bigger church. Just like a bigger church, branches that they don't have levels. Now let me clear one thing. You don't understand. See, I'm not joking. No, you understand? The only thing that can stop the killing of Christians in Nigeria and all over the world, one
for
thing
every
is-
Christian to have gone.
no, it's for every Christian to stand up and retaliate. Now, I don't know whether I gone bought or anything to retaliate. Secondly, except they are ready, the way Trump said, come and destroy them in your own self, and the people sponsoring them.
Let me
But
ask
if
you,
not, this
let me
killing,
ask
this
you,
killing, wait,
what
this,
is the population?
this killing has been 11 years old. Wait, this killing I've started 11 years
So
ago.
do you think?
Now let me clear you now. Only this year they killed 7,000 Christians. 7,000 Christians. Not one Muslim went down. 7,000. Do you know what it means, bro? You don't get what I'm saying, bro. Let's leave Christianity aside. Hold on. Let's leave Christianity aside.
Okay.
Let's leave sentiments. You understand?
The people
You
that
cannot
are
come. Hold
Let
on,
me
bro.
tell
You cannot
something.
come to this house. Hold your first now. You cannot
listening.
come to this house. And we are 5 here in this house. You came and take one person. You know, came and take the second person there. Bro, the next time you are coming here, I have my weapon for you.
So where are you going to get the weapon for?
I'm just saying it now.
I'm telling you that the body that's supposed to invest in this thing for the Christians to be saved, they are not investing. The Muslims that are coming, is it every Muslim in the mosque that has a gun? It's a group of people that has a gun. It's some people that are financing it. The Christian body should also finance some people. I blame
the whole Christian. You know why? You know why I blame Christians? You people are daft. Do you know why you're daft, bro? Let me finish now. Let me finish, bro.
People are still struggling to see food to eat.
Make I talk. Hold on, bro. Do you know why they are daft? Okay. You cannot go to a church. This area they are killing people in total church. Why still attending the church? Why can't you be in your house and worship your God? So now everything is about the Bible now. God has been given understand that if you sacrifice yourself in my word, you are going to make heaven. You will not make any heaven, no.
The issue I'm having with this conversation right now is the gun. Like what I said that I even highlighted in the Quran. There are some laws that they implemented as a rule of engagement based on the war that was going on. You feel me? Based on the war. Based on the situation
they will
of
think,
Nigeria.
even if you have a dog, when you say that if you have a dog, beware of dog, they are hearing back of that dog. People will prevent from coming to that your compound. I'm just telling you instance. No, me I understand your point that they don't have sponsors to do that. Do you understand? I understand. Even if you are saying they have a board, they are still not going to do this. Inside that board now, they will be bribing. They will bribe them. They will not go to that position. Do you understand? What I'm trying to say is, for me, I just say my own aspect. Yeah. In short, even if it's 3 or 4 or 5 members, should have a gun in the church. I am not saying that
like
it's not going to happen but I'm not saying that that is how it's supposed to be. That's the only thing. See, that's the only thing that can stop those people from attacking.
I swear to God, I can't swear to God, but I promise you that shit is not going to solve anything. It's going to only create.
What?
Let me tell you what I feel, bro.
How, bro?
Before you get to the stage
you don't understand something.
Before you get to the stage of saying you want to share guns to everybody, first of all, you said something now. The Christian body is dumb because they know that these pastors are extorting them, but they will keep going to the church. People need to be well sensitized. People need to be well enlightened and educated. You feel me? About these things. People need to come to their right senses and be logical about things. People are not even in their right senses. You want to just give them gun. They will still be stupid.
That is
so you cannot add weapons to stupid people.
I know what you're saying.
But you cannot weapon
I am just fantasizing.
Weapon now. They need sense.
I'm just fantasizing everything. Do you understand? Like, I'm in my opinion that if such things happen, it will reduce the killing, which I know that is not going to happen. Now, my own problem is, why it's not going to happen is we are being soaked with the fake word of God. Sorry to say that. From our pastors, from our child, from our parents, the fake. Do you know the fake? The Bible,
your pastor tells you that your reward is in heaven.
Yeah, so,
and he has private jet on earth and he has mansions on earth. You are still following it.
So the fake thing I'm talking about here is what the pastor that is teaching us. You understand? Bro, why are you going to church when you know that they are killing? If they say they are killing somebody in my area, I will not go there now. Why will I go there? I don't care. Now they made you to believe. They now made you to believe that come outside, nothing is happening. God is with you. Why did that bullet enter you if God is with you? If not, that is your foolish not to prevent that incident from happening.
And the same pastor that is telling you God is with you, he dey drive bulletproof car.
Bulletproof car.
Like four security convoy.
When are we going to be wise? Why didn't that same pastor walk freely? Without the sticker, why don't he put that sticker in his car without escort and be walking freely?
That's why
if he try it, he's gone for 1 second.
Now, this stage Nigeria we are, people need sense. People need logical reasoning. Before you add, you don't add you don't add a child sharp object. They fucking don't know what to do with it. They will even enjoy themselves with it. You don't add
people need to have sense.
Bro.
You don't just hand weapon to stupid and dumb people.
Bro.
Currently, most Christians are dumb and stupid and very
dumb.
what's it called? There's this thing when they just they oh God, they just talk to confuse your head. I don't know
they're
what
manipulating them.
It's not even manipulate you. There's the word for it, man. People first of all need educating. People need to come to their right senses before you don't hand stupid people weapon. That's what me I'm emphasizing.
No.
I'm not saying weapon option is not there, but at this level we are, if we jump all these steps and we just jump into giving everybody weapon, we are going to kill ourselves, because naturally right now even Christians are fighting each other for fighting their pastor, for talking against their pastor. That same Christian can grow hatred to shooting you, bro, as a fellow Christian.
I'm not
People
saying
don't have
the fact
sense
that
yet,
you are
so you
not,
can't give them gun.
you are wrong, bro. I'm not saying that far. But the thing is, what I'm trying to clear people is, see, let me clear something. There's a secret I want to tell people here, and everybody knows. Do you know what they call it, Alumanjeri?
Yeah.
You see Alumanjeri, those small boys that used to beg on the streets. In North, they used to carry a plate. Those Alumanjeri, if you go in the evening in the North, you see that they will table them. All those, their pastor, their imam, that looks like pastor, their Afa imam, they will table them. Some of them, they don't know where the parents are. They pick like from Kaduna, anywhere they will come. They will not start telling them that, see, oh, let me clear you, telling them that, see, don't keep vengeance for Allah. That's what they tell them. Anybody that offend you, do him back. And if you kill a soul, that is, yes, if you kill a soul that is not a Muslim, is worshiping another god, you have 17 virgins in heaven. Imagine you being 3, 4, 5 years old to 9 years old. They use that mentality to groom you up to your 20s and 18. You can do to, like, you feel like taking a human being's life, you just like a chicken, you have a reward in it. That's how they soak them in.
No.
Now we in our own Christian, they now soak us with fear. See, Christians, what they use in getting us is fear. They now soak us with fear that, don't go and fight back, or if you fight back, it's a sin. You will not make heaven. What if the person that you want that is fighting you, if the person not kill you, uncle, what will not happen? You think it's all those people that they were shooting in that place in the church, you think if they are 100, bro, only one person might make the heaven. If truly there is the heaven people we are talking about here, there is heaven. It's only one person out of the 7,000 people they killed in this particular Christian and Muslims or Muslims are killing. I won't lie to you. Highest, maybe 1,000 of people that will make the paradise that they say, oh man. The rest you just die for nothing. Why are you still attending that church? Why not worship the Lord in your house? There is no place you cannot worship God, even in the toilets, in the bush. There's no place that God kept specifically that you have to go and worship me. You can make your temple, your prayer place in a corner. Get a stool, put it like a holy place, demarcated for people not to enter. You can be there praying. Your people will be there in a place, will be your holy ground. A holy ground can be anywhere. Where your church is being built, do you know what they've done in that church inside their land before? Do you know how many atrocities that has happened in that place before? But because you've stepped there and made it an holy ground, it's an holy ground, God will ordain it. So why going to church again? Why are we so daft? Why going to church when you know that if you go to church, wow, I'm sorry, I am a victim of this because I was so foolish too. I could remember when the bomb blast everywhere. I still go to church to go and play instruments, sing. But it's only God that said, I will not.
Another thing, even the Bible. Okay, this one is a little digressing, but let me just start it.
I will never. I still go to the church. I just don't want to understand myself. Say, are you that daft? You think if anything happens to you now, God will say, He has given you the sign and the warning. So why still go to that place when you don't have anything to protect yourself with? You don't have anything to protect yourself with. Why? And they will tie all of you. They will tie them like this, their hands at the back. The ones that they shoot and kill, the remaining one, they will now go and put them in the bush and start doing videos of shooting them. I have never seen that kind of a thing in my life before. No jokes. So sometimes I blame the Christians. I blame the Christians because you know why? They've put fear in us. Believing that there's nothing like vengeance. Believing that there's nothing to protect yourself. Like there's no self-defense. How? The same people that are preaching it, they are with army, police, escort, and everything. They will not give you a sticker or holy water you go and sprinkle in your house that evil will not befall you. That thing will not stop any evil from befalling you. If you want to befall you, to befall you. If you are not having your sense, if you are not thinking and praying about it personally, it will come. It will come. You think they will not come? They will give fake miracle. When I put my daddy's sticker in the house, and when I come, I touch it, they will not put Jesus, that white man that they use as Jesus. They will not put the poster. Before it was rampant, and they will put it in their houses. If you go, they will not pray and touch the man. You are touching your fellow man, and you will not receive the healing. You think it's that man that cure you. I keep saying it. If you start worshiping this thing, the spirit will be inside this. If you start worshiping this thing thoroughly, a spirit will come inside this thing and be manifesting something. So you believing that it's this particular thing that is working for you.
Bro, I'll give you guys an assignment. Yeah, that same thing. I think.
Because I'm going out.
Get two bottle. Yeah, put water, the same water in and put just ordinary water. Literally, don't even put anything in it, and keep them in different spots in the house. You know, a very enclosed space. Probably just keep them in a box or something like that. Go to one water and speak good things into it. Go to the other one and speak negative things into it. Do it consecutively for like 3 days, and then go back and check the content of the water. You see the one that you have spoken good thing is
Pocha, my love, how are you? My two handsome. Pocha is back. Pocha, now I'm going off, you are here. You just be disappearing like spirit.
this one that Pocha don't come like this.
Pocha,
People should forget I've just misplaced my senses.
Pocha, I don't love you anymore. I cannot be into this where you will disappear. If I will see you again the next month, is that how we're gonna love each other?
Pocha that said she wants to text me on Instagram.
Pocha.
Text me.
Pocha, are you a spirit? You just disappear, Pion, and come back like a spirit. Are you the thief in the night? Like the Bible talk about? I cannot do this anymore. Because you're hurting me. You're hurting the two handsome people. Here. How are you? Anyway, I'm joking. I really appreciate you being here because I'll soon be going off. Pocha, how have you been? So please, let's go home. Think about everything I've said tonight. Let's work on ourselves. Please. God is not there to come and protect you physically. Protect yourself first. The only thing God has to do is just assist you. You understand? You can never start a foundation.
Another man kill you because if you repent, him don't.
Yes, you cannot start a see. If you don't start a foundation of something, you will not see people helping you. For instance, now I'm doing helping people, Celestial King Charity Foundation, which I have not launched, but everything is set. Now within this week. Imagine me sitting down and not creating a site or not coming or posting or doing videos here for people to see. Then I will not sit down and say I want to be helping people. How will they know about it? Now, when I made the move, now people are trying to support because they've seen the future, the effort I've put in this, and they picture the future out of my own hard work.
They picture the future.
Yes, out of my own hard work. So now they have to impact in what I use it to impact to other people because they see the blessing in it. I will not fold my hand and stay down. I want to start helping people. I am not posting anything. I am not helping. I am not even making an effort. I don't have a page. I don't have anything. How? Pocha, don't come. Pocha, how do you have feelings for here? Please. Let's be sincere. Just tell me your mind. Because I was going to be going off. I have like only 3 minutes. Who are you in love with? Huh? Love one thing. But I can't go down that same road. Okay? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So please, Olix, what's up? Please subscribe to this page now. Subscribe. If you are here now, you're not subscribed to this page, subscribe to this page. There's a lot of things I want to say. I'll be saying it. I've been here for like an hour or so. So please, I beg you guys in the name of God, protect yourself. Don't be listening to people that will tell you that leave everything for God. They are using bulletproof. They have securities everywhere. Every look and crony, they have even in their house. Why then they wait for the sticker to protect them? It's simple knowledge that we don't understand. Simple knowledge. Imagine me telling you that it's fine. Go outside, nothing will happen to you. And something is happening, you know, anything can happen to you. But when me, I'm going outside, I am carrying people. I am carrying people. I am carrying people and bodyguards to bodyguard me. Please subscribe to the page. Good night, guys. I want to rest. I'm not feeling too well. This topic will continue tomorrow. I have a lot of things to say on this topic. Continue tomorrow. So I love you. Good night, guys. Pocha.
We had a lot to talk
I said,
about.
Pocha, come tomorrow. Pocha, be live tomorrow, okay? So we'll talk. Yeah, I'm in Nigeria. No, let's subscribe to this page. Subscribe to this page now. I'll be live here tomorrow, okay? My mama warned me that African men don't respect women. African men respect women the most in this entire world. I don't know what your mama is saying, but sorry to say, darling, your mama is
like 2 seconds.
sorry. Let me finish. Sorry, Pocha, your mama is wrong. I'm sorry to say that she's wrong. She has never seen a Nigerian man. Nigerian men are the people that respect. Nigerian men respect their women so dearly. So yes, be here tomorrow, please. I want to be like, let's talk. Nigerian men are the most. They worship their women. They respect their women to the fullest. There's no man on this earth in any other country that respect their women than as Nigerian men. As far as they love you, it's a cultural thing. Even if they don't love you, it's a cultural thing. You have to respect every woman. Yeah.
Porsche.
So I shouldn't dress like I'm abroad.
I told you something the last time you were here that you were bringing up some talk.
Which I should come tomorrow. Let's
You
talk.
do not.
You know what, Pocha, come tomorrow. Or late. Come tomorrow. Auntie Gaba will be here. Come tomorrow. Please come earlier. What is she's in here? What is 11 o'clock?
I don't know.
Okay, you know what? In your own time, Pocha, come by 5 p.m. Yes, by 5 p.m. or before 5 p.m. be here if you're in US. In US people only. Pocha, come, let's talk. Please, we need to discuss a lot of things. Everybody should come on live, please, tomorrow. So I'll be there. I'll be here. What time? I said your own time. Come around 5 p.m. sharp. I'll be live. Please, your own time, 5 p.m. live. If you're in US, 5 p.m. or 4:45 or 4:30 p.m. I'll be live. You'll see me there. If you're in US, other countries, you know, when I come to live, you're in UK, any other country that are using similar time to Nigeria, I come here by 11 sharp. I'll be here. So, Pocha, please, we'll discuss you and Sigaba and everything. Your friend is upset with me. He's not upset with you, just that you're not being, you don't want to chat anybody on Instagram, which I don't know, maybe it's your personal issue. I don't know. So, you have a personal reason. So, we'll talk about that tomorrow when I come back to this live. Please, you guys will be sharing this live. I'm coming back tomorrow, 11 p.m. Nigeria time, 5 to 4:45 p.m. in US. In London, the same time with Nigeria time. Please, any country you are, check your Nigeria time. You can Google it. What time is it in Nigeria? So I am going to be live 11 p.m. or before 11 p.m. like 10:30 to 11. I will be live. So just Google it and say what time is it in Nigeria. You will know. Every night I do come to live. What is the time in Nigeria now? If you see 11 p.m., I am in live on that live. If you see 10:45, get ready. I might be in the live already. I love you guys. God bless you. Oh.